Hello, 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 and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is, let's do the end of July, going into maybe the first week of August 2019 reading. I'm going to start with the overall energies that I have been just really getting into and observing up to this point. And I will talk about the overall energies and then get into, I don't know what is with my eye. Get into individual astrology sign readings. All right. All right. So, okay. Good morning, Maggie. Hello, my lovely Maggie. Good evening, Anita. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my makeup here. I've been running around kind of crazy this morning, but thank you so much for your kind words and messages. Hello, Robin. Peace. All right. I'm going to go ahead and kind of jump in. Let me know if these messages are resonating for you at this time. In the center of the circle spread, we have the Nine of Wands. So we have people who have been dealing with something that's been long and difficult, maybe didn't work out as you wanted it to, and at times it has been keeping you up at night. Amen. Hi, M. Fox. Lopez, you still don't look over. Aw. Okay, so we're talking about the Nine of Swords energies from the past up until maybe the end of this July, now going into August, the beginning of August. Now, in the thoughts position of a lot of people, male or female, you may start to feel as though money's starting to kind of roll in your direction a little bit better. You may be planning on how you're going to create more abundance in your life with the Nine of Pentacles energies so that you can find stability and security in your own personal journey. Now, in the relationship sector, representing the next 3-4 days from watching this video, or even in the recent past, there are many who have been trying to fight a battle, but there's been a lot of inner chaos and conflict over the situation. And at this point, a lot of people are recognizing that this battle just isn't worth fighting. Instead, I'm going to think about my own financial independence, security, and stability. Now, in the creative aspects position for the next week, in the creative aspects position, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is about putting your passionate drive and energy into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or idea. For those of you whom have been working on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or your soul's purpose, I do feel like communication is going to be coming towards you very quickly. That's going to get you very passionate and excited about your future. You're going to be shining like the sun and excited about what you are, who you are, basically. Okay, so we have going into maybe the very last couple days of July into the first few 3-4 days of August. Oops, those are my confirming energies, and we'll get into that. You guys have the Chariot energy, so some of you may be dealing or taking action. To go away is more what I'm feeling. You're being guided to go away. I don't know if someone has Cancer in their chart, or just to travel into the new directions that Spirit wants to guide you towards that will bring you peace, joy, and happiness. It is a time of success for many. I feel like old generations have evolved and completed, and now what we create now is going to be remembered on into the future generations. So it's about time we figure out, what is my soul's purpose? What is my journey, my direction by which I'm supposed to go? Because emotionally during this week, we do have a lot of people who have been down a very passionate path, but now are receiving this bandage on their head, contemplating, do I want to give to the situation anymore that has made me unable to sleep at night? Oh, Maggie, you're so sweet. Hi, Rena. Hey, Marie. Rena. Hello to everyone. Richard, hi. All right, let's rock. All right, so we're getting into the inner the subconscious position of the circle spread. I feel for the whole next week from today, which is the 30th of July, we've got the High Priestess. Okay, so we need to remember, and she's showing up a lot as a major arcana. She's helping for you to take those pomegranate seeds and to plant your goals, your paths ahead through your actions, intuitions, and spiritual guidance. She's going to bring signs and synchronicities about which direction is the right direction to go towards for a lot of you. It's a process of elimination, right? Whatever it is that's keeping you up at night or is making you feel sad and just sad is what I'm feeling. Write down what that is, cross it off, and replace it with new pomegranate seeds, right? Recognizing in relation to other people, be it work, family, friends, whatever, there's a situation that you put a lot of energy into in relation to another or others. And now you're recognizing that you're tired of trying to battle this war. So Spirit's giving you in the inner strength position as a lot of people's energies here to start off with. The Five of Pentacles. Spirit's giving you the strength to lay down sadness, depression, worry, fear, and poverty consciousness. And again, to take steps into new directions, to go after new creative ideas, financial ideas, goals and intentions when it comes to your own personal journey, so you can let go of whatever this inner chaos, conflict, and sadness is about. Okay, who else do we have here? Vicky, hello. K Sparkle 83, is this general reads? Well, we kind of just follow where Spirit wants to lead us. So right now I'm doing an overall energy for people to kind of familiarize and let me know how these energies have been affecting them in their current journey, because everybody's path is a little different. There's some spiritual advice we're going to get into next. And then I'm going to close with, or start the signs from Aries to Pisces. By the way, does anybody want to keep the timestamp times for me and then post them in the comment section? I'd like for someone to do this because I can't put them in my information box and have an opportunity to click on that link. So whoever helps me, when you go down in the comment section, there should be an area where you can click on the timestamp and it'll jump you to that sign in this live reading, because this will be posted after we are done. Okay, hopefully that answered everyone's questions. Family drama. Oh my gosh, I felt that, Vicky. Okay, nice. Just tuned in. Well, welcome very much to you, K Sparkle 83. Iris, hi, and hello from Canada. Well, hello to Canada. So let's look at spiritual advice when it comes to what has been or what is going on with some right now, unable to sleep at night. Why? Because of a chaotic situation, circumstance, person. Okay, I'm really feeling person because after bringing in this Wisdom of the House of Night deck, I also thought I should bring in the Gypsy Oracle deck. So for some, you are dealing with a very chaotic lover energy that has put you through a lot, or that you have put yourself through over, and now you are unable to sleep at night. So in your thoughts for the next few days, Spirit's saying, recognize you are not trapped or stuck. You can create great financial abundance, security, and stability, because this waiting will prevent your success. All right. Waiting and overthinking about another is what is keeping you trapped or stuck. Amen. Anybody been thinking about that? That may be going on in the next few days, but Spirit just wants you to familiarize before they start to really bring in messages of guidance. Good morning, Iris. Oh yeah. And Gigi. Okay. Good morning. JQ, hi. It's been a rough road due to terrible work environment. And you know, a lot of people are going through that right now. I don't know if you've been there for a period of time, but it is time for new ideas, hopes, goals, and intentions. So start planting those seeds ahead so you'll have something to compare to your current terrible work environment, so that you can find more balance day to day and make a clear decision. Okay, Rena, wishing you a great week. Raise the vibrations with the new moon out. Whoop, whoop. New moon, we. Whoop, whoop. All right. So Maggie, amen. Rena, amen. Luann, hi. I so need a message today. Oh, and I'm glad you brought that up. Now, during my live readings and throughout, when we timestamp, we also need to kind of timestamp when I do stop and do a one question read. A one question read is only a special during these live readings. So what you do is you click on that little money box below, and the minimum of a $10 donation will help for me, or help me, yeah, to maintain this channel and to answer your question. So again, click donate $10, and then remind me of your sun sign if I haven't dealt with you already personally, and your questions or concerns. and I will do a read in between each of these signs. And I'm sorry if it gets confused, but this is kind of a message for overall people who haven't been here before. Everybody in my channel, they support one another, they guide each other. It's a very caring, loving, kind channel where we can leave negativity aside for just during this live, right? Okay. And thank you for attending the live podcast. Now, in the relationship sector, remember, we had the Five of Swords, inner chaos and conflict, trying to fight a battle, knowing that you're always going to inevitably lose the war. So with the House of Night deck, Spirit is sending in the High Priestess of Water to help you when it comes to healing your emotions. For those of you who have been feeling stuck and trapped, waiting on another. There has been a test, a long journey of a test for a lot of people. And this test has to do with self-worth and some form of arrogant or attractive energy. It's like a lot of people knew they were going to test themselves a little bit in the beginning, and then they got themselves into an old pattern behavior or cycle. And now we have the ability to recognize that and move beyond that. For some who don't want to recognize that, you're just going to repeat that process with another person in another journey, and etc. So with this message, we're saying we do have someone who's thinking in the relationship sector, I could receive a lot of gift money, finances, and etc. if I connect with this lover. I could maybe move into a new house and bring a conclusion to my current life status, environment, and etc. Okay. All right, so in the creative aspects position for the next week, for an overall energy of everyone, we do have Spirit saying with the Eight of Wands energies, it's time to put your passionate energy into your imagination and creativity. It's time to focus on a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, or to know that somebody's going to recognize what it is that you've been working on if you've been putting your passionate energy into you and your goals and intentions. This process, Spirit saying, is going to help for whomever has been tested by this lover energy to put that person in the friend zone, because they're going to be preoccupied with their own success, whichever of you are accepting these messages and applying them to your life. So in your actions position, again, it's about traveling and moving into a new direction. This is when in the next, I feel like the first weekend in August, we have the Choices angel flying in with a white wing and a black wing, and are saying, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? For some of you, again, with the widower energy, this is about accepting something that you don't want to, putting it to rest, making the right decision to travel or move into a new direction. Again, if you're dealing with a Cancer, has there been energies of chaos that have kept you up at night? Or maybe you are the Cancer over some form of arrogant lover energy. Now, in the emotional aspects position, in the first few 3-4 days, I feel, of August 2019, for whomever's energies these have been, this path has been long and eventually difficult. It started out very passionate, it grew, but now it's caused a lot of pain emotionally. And that's where Spirit's saying, we're going to give you energies of great self-worth. If you will shift your faithfulness from someone who doesn't deserve it, someone who keeps you waiting and stuck, to your own self-worth, your own hobbies, gifts, talents, and skills. So subconsciously remember, the High Priestess is here during the end of July, going into the first week of August 2019, to help you to bring a conclusion to a situation or circumstance, to make changes within your home environment when it comes to family. Some will be thinking, I want to move or travel into the direction of a new home or business. Or I want to come into a home connection with this lover who has a lot of money. But the truth is there's been nothing but pain there for whoever's energies those are. Male or female, if you're feeling it, that's what Spirit's talking about. Awesome, spot on. Thank you, Misha. Test of self-worth. This soul Pisces has learned her value and knows that she is worth more than gold. Amen. We are always to remember where we stand spiritually, so that we can measure, is this person worthy of walking my path with me? You know, do they want the same goals and intentions? So this is a week at the end of July into early August to be real honest with yourself day to day, to focus on what makes you shine like the sun and feel like a kid again when it comes to your hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills, and putting your passionate energy into you as you slip someone into the friend zone. Now, someone may in the next 3-4 days receive some form of communication from another. Why? Because as soon as we start to be honest with ourselves and we move into a more positive direction, we shine like that sun. We feel very confident. And that in turn is going to draw that test back towards us to see if we are going to fall back into the Five of Pentacles, feeling like we don't have enough, feeling poverty conscious, or Spirit saying, we're giving you the strength to come out of denial, to accept what it is you don't want to accept that has come to an end, and to instead move into the direction of your success. We're giving you the strength to resist someone who has the haughtiness attitude, the arrogance, this lover, whom by which you need to take action to recognize that connection needs to be brought to an end. That path is over. It does not serve you in the test of love. And look at this. Spirit saying, no matter how badly you want to go into and through this doorway, no matter how tempting another is during the end of July, going into early August, do not hop, skip, and jump and take a risk, because you're going to run right into this wall. No matter how badly you want to go into and through this doorway, the doorway is going to be blocked in order to protect you, to help you to contemplate what complicated energies are about, what chaotic energies are involved, either in and with a connection or regarding another person. And this is going to help a lot of us to say, I understand now that the arrogance isn't what I want in a relationship, that what I truly want is someone who cares and loves and provides for me, that isn't arrogant, that isn't like a beautiful flower that is only has beauty skin deep. You know what I mean? It has thorns. And some people knew that they had thorns, but they repeated a cycle. Maybe I feel like it was a final time of saying, okay, I've been there and done that. I did it again. And now I know for sure with a clear mind what to avoid in my future, right? All right. Amen. Creole, Mom, Pisces, Sag, Rising, is my soulmate coming? All right. So again, and I love that you guys are at 11:11. It is time to do a personal reading before we get into Aries. So if you'd like a quick one-question read, click on the dollar box below and donate a minimum of $10. Provide me with your sun sign, you know, your horoscope sign, and then with a question by which I can check the cards with right now. Anybody want a one-question read for $10 now, or should I move on? Yeah, I just saw a lot of people are wanting to come into marriage and partnership. So, you know, people have grown, and now I think in August, they're going to have the strength to kind of look at, you know, what was I doing that was wrong? What was it that didn't serve me? Who am I now? And now I have the strength to speak my truth, if only to myself, about what I want moving forward in relationship with others. Now, in the job area, I do feel like it is as well a time of new beginnings. And so it's about putting that effort in, trusting in prayer as you take action, because I've seen the Empress show up a lot, knowing that Spirit's going to help you to make a beautiful path manifest before you. But you've got, of course, to put in the energy and be clear when you pray to Spirit about exactly what it is you want to be offered to you. Oh, you're very welcome, K Sparkles 83. Oh, thank you. All right. Well, if we don't have any one-question readings at this point, I'm going to go ahead and jump into, and thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and jump into Aries. So for Aries, I'm being guided to the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. I'm going to just do a quick Celtic spread representing today, July 30th, on into and through the next week, bringing us into the first couple, 3-4 days of August 2019. Aries, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please clarify. Whoa. Wow, and look at that right away. What did I talk about? The Nine of Swords, unable to sleep at night. You know, it's time to take those swords down off that wall. It's time to get rid of them. It's time to let the moonlight shine in so you can find out more clarity about your future, is what I just heard. Aries, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. So Aries, we're going to say, was at about 1915. All right, so in the thoughts position, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, and Aries that is saying, gosh, I'm just tired of this passionate connection. I'm tired of this situation regarding career and finances. I need to walk away into a new direction and take what I have learned so that I can now step into a path of greater fulfillment. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I sure get a lot of pop-ups lately. All right, so in the relationship sector, Aries, somebody is recognizing that a situation is or has come to an end. And that's okay. Okay. What's coming to an end is the pain and suffering, right? You now have the strength with the Seven of Wands energies to leave a path behind that no longer serves you, to take what you have learned and move into a path of greater fulfillment, contentment, stability, security, and peace. Now, in your creative aspects position, we have the Ten of Wands. So creating a way to take those wands and put them away and be done with them, and to consciously think about what is it now that I want to create in my future that I can get passionate and excited about. Okay, in your actions position, you have the Wheel of Fortune as a major arcana, Aries. So maybe you were making unhealthy decisions and the wheel was kind of going backwards and you could feel it. It's like you've been there, done that. And now a lot of you whom have learned your lesson when it came to what was very painful, that I feel a lot of Aries put themselves through in some way, the Wheel of Fortune can now turn in your favor. So if you are with the Wands energies thinking about ending a financial path, a direction you've been in for a period of time, or even a passionate connection, now is the time to move into a new direction. Basically, some of you have been maybe dealing with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. All right, now in the emotional aspects position, by the first 3-4 days of August 2019, Aries, you guys have the Three of Wands. So the energy you're putting into 3 different applications, 3 different job interviews, 3 different ideas, projects, hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, starting a small business with 3 different ideas, you're going to start to recognize that your ship is coming in. Why? Because you guys recognize the lesson through the pain, and now you can walk away from the struggle. Beautiful. So in your subconscious position, a lot of Aries are wanting to get together and celebrate and have a good time with others. For some people, the Three of Cups is about a third-party situation that was just causing someone to not be able to sleep comfortably at night. Therefore, they are bringing an end to a situation that they are tired of struggling with. All right, so day to day. Wow, what did I say? All of a sudden, some form of communication is going to come your way as you are healing and laying down what was that was painful, Aries. And now someone's going to reach out with this teeny tiny cup of love and have kind words and messages, but do not allow someone to come back and put you through the Nine of Swords again. Okay, in your inner strengths position, look at Spirit's giving you the strength with the Six of Swords energies to leave troubled waters behind. As you take action to create something wonderful in your life, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor, and you're going to start to see that your ship is coming in. And subconsciously, you're going to be excited that you are celebrating a new offer, a new opportunity, I feel, from maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or just someone who's coming back to kind of tempt you. Yeah, so in a 3-card summary to my right, Aries, you have the Queen of Cups energies. So listen to your intuition. Some of you may be on the cusp of Pisces. Listen to your intuition when it comes to someone who is showing that his heart is wide open to you. You may be contemplating coming into commitment or partnership. Again, with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or you're just observing a water sign, contemplating a connection with maybe an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But see, it's like there's been empty offers from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They've been told, they've been shut off. They've been having a good time, maybe even with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And for some Aries, that's been kind of what's bothering them. All right, now, by the last day or two of July, going into the first couple days of August 2019, some may be dealing with a difficult child, some Aries, but know that you can manifest better in connection with this person. You can manifest better for yourself if you're dealing with someone who's acting like a child, because you have the major arcana, the Empress. So Spirit wants to help for you to give birth to new directions, new ideas, new goals and intentions. And as you are, you're going to come to the realization that you're starting to feel really good. That now that you have freed yourself from that negative energy, you are shining like the sun. You are now excited to move into new directions and leave behind an understanding that someone else was getting all the attention, while Aries, you sat down here feeling completely ignored and left out, right? And so that's what the Nine of Wands was about. It was fun while it happened, but it has caused too much heartache. Therefore, it's time to manifest new directions and new beginnings with new people. So whatever you're working on with the Three of Pentacles, Aries, you've got the Six of Pentacles right away. There's going to be success. So somebody may offer you something in the area of creativity, finances, and career by the end of the first week of August 2019. Someone may be drawn to you because you are secure, stable, and content with your life, and they're coming in with very playful energies. Again, it could be someone coming back who has Earth in their chart, wanting to communicate again about offering a new path in love, or getting back in touch, or reuniting in love some way. And you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, that this has been a very karmic path, that you chose this difficult path, and that you allowed yourself to sit here and miss what was. But it's now time, with the Seven of Pentacles, to move into a path of greater fulfillment with your life, to decide on a new direction, or where you're going to lead your current direction when it comes to creativity, finances, some form of boss, manager, and or fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. Yes. Indecision. Healing. It's time to leave behind whatever does not serve you very clearly in your mind, Aries, because if it's causing you pain, it doesn't belong in your life, right? How does that work through your phone? Or how was I supposed to, if there was a cash app? Does somebody want to help Kay Sparkle with that? You could also, in the box below, actually, you could go to PayPal. I think it's in the box below. Can someone help her or him? Her. You have to enter a card number so that thank you. Okay. Maggie, please don't forget to push the like button. Thank you. Julie sent you $10 on PayPal. Okay. So let me see here. Cedar Chest Shop. Got it. All right. Well, I'm going to close with a message for Aries, and then we'll go ahead and jump into Julie's question. And Julie, please provide me with your question. And Small Wildflower says, thank you, Julie. Okay, look at that. Spirals of manifestation. Big things can evolve for you guys. So really work on your hobbies, gifts, talent, skills, a financial idea, a small business in the evenings or weekends. Really figure out what it is that makes you you, because we must not be drawn down in our own path by another human being. We're all sent here to walk our own journey and to discover our purpose. And that's a big message for you guys this week. The card means don't worry about the future. Relax and deal with the here and now. You will attract what you want and need in your life. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. And you are now in the midst of spiral manifestations. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Amen. So it is a time of great success to be that famous person you wanted to always be. Sing, dance, write, do something that shows the world who you are, and don't be afraid to share it with the world. When is my next contract coming? All right, Julie, let's take a look. All right, so for Julie at 23. Okay, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, they're at work, helping to guide you in the highest, best path. Make sure you are praying very clearly, Julie, to Spirit about what it is you'd like to see come manifest. And when I said manifest, look at that. On the bottom of the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, you have the Empress. Beautiful. So you are manifesting, and Spirit is helping you. Again, with the major arcana, the Empress here, and I'm being guided to use the same deck. You know, Spirit's watching your actions you're taking and listening to the prayers you're making, and they are working on your behalf. I feel like we're going to see some form of divine timing. No, look at something either came very quickly or it's going to come very quickly, maybe in the next day or two. Week and a half at the very longest, but I really feel like it's going to be within a week. You're going to be shining like the sun. Look at that. In relation to others, you have the hermit energies to just kind of wait things out and be patient. So in other words, things are flowing behind the scenes, but they will transpire when the time is right. Look at this. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel with the 10 of Pentacles, very stable and secure energy. And in the actions position, you are coming to a realization that karma has worked in your favor. Amen. All right, subconsciously, here you are waiting, looking at how far you've come, waiting for that divine timing to kick in so you can move into a direction of greater fulfillment. So it's like something's going to come quickly, and then there's a moment of pause. But allow yourself to shine like the sun and receive the blessings that are coming your way. I feel like in the next month, you're going to be looking back and saying, wow, whatever happened around, if not in the next week, week and a half, whatever took place through my actions, by the next 3 weeks, I'm coming to the realization that this person who is maybe very clear and to the point, very decisive, has been working on this at all times, this air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you are carrying the King of Swords energies very decisively and clearly saying, yes, I want this fulfillment that's coming in quickly. You just take off that armor, lay down that sword, and trust in the divine that it is at work. There is a shocking communication here, and it has to do with, okay, I know what I want, I know where I'm going, but I have to be patient with the hermit energies in relation to others and wait for this fulfillment to come. Again, maybe in the next 3 weeks. And Spirit's saying, we're giving you the strength to accept and receive exciting information that will help for you to step into fulfillment and abundance. Again, this could be in the next week. This could be in the next 3 weeks. It might be that it's like little steps at a time. So if it feels like nothing's working, it is working. Wow. You're manifesting it, but you're worried too much about finances. So they're saying the more you worry, Julie, the more you're going to draw the situation to move even slower. So listen to your intuition. You've come a long way. You've done very well. You're just going to have to wait a little bit for things to get done. When it comes to someone in a leadership position, don't let yourself start to think negatively. In the next couple of weeks, here you are researching this new offer, this new opportunity, and recognizing that this is a karmic and blessed offer or opportunity, that there will be something to celebrate, but then you're kind of still waiting again. You've got financial independence, security, and stability, but your perspective on this time that needs to pass is like you're causing your own heartache. Yeah, eventually you're going to be able to walk away and go into a new direction. Now, I do see this desire to speak to another who seems very dishonest and sneaky. Again, Spirit saying justice will turn in your favor and the offer will come, I feel like even within the next week or two, next few days. I mean, it's hard to, I'll see if I can get an exact time. It's coming. There's that new beginning and your ship coming in. Now, number three, I keep getting 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 weeks. And then you starting to see, oh my gosh, the light at the end of the tunnel. I can now move into a position, look at this, and celebrate with others this offer with the Coin of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let me just check real quick on the, oh, I don't have them here. All right. All right, so I think that is all the information I have for you. Let me just quick pull for Julie a closing message from the Archangel Michael deck, and then we'll go ahead and jump into Taurus. Anybody offering to do timestamp? If you do the timestamp, you will be offered for free the summer special reading, which is a 15-minute video reading, normally worth $25. I will give that to you for free if you do the timestamps. Yeah, so look at that. Focus on service, Julie. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all that you do. Acceptance will help you to ground yourself. There's nothing to worry about. Amen? All right. Let's go ahead and move into Taurus at 3612. So we have a lot of spiritual energy around helping for this Taurus to obtain success in a new path, a new direction of sorts, however that may apply to you, Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. All right. I think for Taurus, I'm going to actually get into the Lenormand deck. I'm going to start with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I just saw spiritual transformation and new beautiful karmic paths ahead opening up for Tauruses in the next week as you text, talk, tweet, communicate via phone with another person. Talk about, talking via community technology, maybe about greener pastures or a different location. I see a building, an organization giving birth to a more prosperous circumstance or situation. Needing first, though, to deal with some form of well-dressed masculine so that you can get beyond some obstacles. And then the coffin's here, Spirit saying it's time for an ending. It's time for an old way of being to be swept away. Yes, my friend is a Taurus. Wonderful, Anita. Thank you. Your timing is always impeccable for me. Aw, amen, Julie. Okay, so on the bottom of this Lenormand deck, we have a quick and swift ending. So either that transpired for a Taurus or Spirit saying it's time to sweep away from issues regarding a child, children, your childhood, or a playful situation. We do have a Taurus who may be this feminine energy waiting at a distance, or you're thinking about a feminine energy at a distance. It feels like a right commitment. It feels like a karmic situation that you want to go towards. Okay, so we have a Taurus that is saying which path is the right one, or what direction is the lucky path, the right path for me to go towards. And Spirit saying we're trying to bring you more wisdom during this next week. And they want you with the wishing well energies to get very clear about exactly what it is you are wishing for during the long term, into the end, at least to the end of 2019. So see, we have a gentleman here waiting at a distance, going through a very spiritual transformation, rising above where they used to be, bringing an end to what wasn't working, and now recognizing some wisdom about another, whereby children may be involved, whereby this person is tied to your childhood. Okay, we have communication regarding money, finances, and or someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And I just saw the snake with the tree. So some are going through a very spiritual transformation when it comes to temptation or unhealthy addictions, or someone else who is dealing with that. Okay. By the beginning of August 2019, I have a Taurus who is thinking about a soul path ahead, the path that was meant to be. Spirit saying we are going to guide you into the correct direction of a soul direction, some direction you were meant to go, a person you were meant to connect with, a location you were meant to be in, the environment of. Okay. So here you are kind of deciding, should I or shouldn't I? How do I get beyond these obstacles? How do I finally move into the direction that is the right one for me? I need to find some clarity. I need to continue to text, talk, tweet with another so that I can find out more clarity about good messages. I need some good communication. I'm recognizing that in the past, I or a connection with others or another involved energies of the fox, which is sly and cunning behavior. And now I'm starting to understand those behaviors. I'm starting to use the book energies to research the next chapter of my life so I can free myself from the confusion of where I stand today with regards to some form of connection, communication with others. Thanks, Maggie and Small Wildflowers. Anita, Maggie. Okay, and thanks for the thumbs up. You guys rock. All right, so I'm going to pull a closing message for this Taurus that I'm reading for during this general live reading. Again, if you would like a one question reading real quick, just click on the box below and draw the donation over to a $10 minimum. And I will, with your sun sign, your horoscope sign, and a question, answer your question for you. So I'm closing with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. So with the Sacred Fool energies, this is about you are in control of your own puppet, your own self, your own life. Don't let others control that for you. It's like some Tauruses this week are going to feel and know what part of them no longer serves them and how they are evolving. They are going beyond the mind. And now their heart beats within enough that they can give birth to new ideas. So when I say beats within, it's like they were externally giving themselves to something that wasn't healthy, this Taurus, and now you can give birth to a path that Spirit saying will be guarded vigilantly. I don't know why I have a problem with this. So the storm is passing. The storm is passing. So I want to close by just reading my notes real quick for the Sacred Fool energies. It is definitely time to create a solid foundation for yourself and your life. A job, a car, a home, a life that gives you pride day to day. I don't know, I'm just being guided to say that. Here we go. So this card means Taurus, living according to your inner wisdom, inspired, alive, and passionate about your future. Now is a time of enlightened awareness this week. Beautiful. Again, if you would like a personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below, and I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thanks, Small Wildflowers. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Gemini. Any Geminis in the house? Whoop, whoop. All right. For Gemini, I think I'm going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I'm actually being guided to do a circle spread, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I just want to cleanse these cards, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, and fill them with clearly defined messages for whom by which we will read for with this deck next. I just saw security and stability. I bet you there are some Geminis out there that are happy to see those energies. It is time to focus on, Gemini, your stability and security in your own personal journey. So in the center of the circle spread, we have a Gemini who is using their energy. You're in your element, Gemini. You are in the King of Swords throne. You have been down a path of great experiences, and now you can sit in that throne very clearly and decisively and get clear, most importantly, with yourself this week about your goals and intentions, about what doesn't serve you, and about what you want to create moving forward with your life now on into the rest of 2019. So Gemini, in your thoughts position in the next week from today, which is July 30th, 2019. You guys have the lady energies in your thoughts. So this is about getting a shell and filling it up and putting a price on it and selling it out in the world via our many free platforms of the internet. Okay, we have also someone who may be thinking about this lady energy, a very feminine, kind, caring, loving energy. And yeah, in the relationship sector, we have someone, this Gemini, who is getting very clear and decisive about someone that's been on their mind that they feel restricted from in some way. Now, if you are contemplating finances, career and stability financially in connection with others, you are not restricted. Okay, the Five of Discs is a figment of your own frustrations. Is what I just heard. All right. In your creative aspects position, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. If you can restrict yourself from issues involving others in the area of finance, if you can free yourself and allow yourself to think about this lady's energies, where she takes one step at a time and creates what it is that fulfills her, and how she can create financial abundance from what fulfills her. The Wheel of Fortune wants to turn in your favor through your actions. So be very decisive and clear about what is important to you this week, Gemini. Now, in your actions position of the circle spread, we have the Eight of Cups representing abandonment, recognizing that a path no longer serves you emotionally and or in the area of love that used to. Taking action now to put your passionate energy into communicating out with different job locations, creative ideas, a career path. Get clear again with yourself, most importantly, about your own personal gifts and talents and how you can create something that has some potential here. Because what you create is going to grow because of your passionate desire to see it grow. Instead of feeling restricted in the financial arena, we have a Gemini here who is in their subconscious position, seeing themselves as the Queen of Discs, or thinking of someone who's very inspiring, maybe a female business owner, someone who is also creative, artistic. This person is expressing themselves, and it could be that you are thinking of their success and feeling restricted in some way in your own personal journey, Gemini, during this week. So Spirit's advice day to day throughout the next week of today, July 30th, 2019, Gemini, is to ground yourself and to, again, get clear about how can I create abundant success, happiness, peace, and joy in my future? How can I make positive decisions and recognize what potential, almost like what potential is in me, so that I can abandon what didn't fulfill me in relation to others and money, and how I can create something that has potential. So it's like this Gemini could learn from this feminine energy who is, secure and stable in her environment. Could be a mother figure, grandmother figure, a feminine energy who owns her own business. Now, in your inner strengths position, Gemini, Spirit's giving you the strength to recognize the path ahead. They're offering you a path as a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands. So you can put your passionate energy into whatever you so choose, whatever you get excited about. It will help you to feel very free, and you'll start to recognize, or somebody else is going to recognize, maybe by the weekend of the first week of August, that what you're working on has potential, because it grounds you, and you're also going to start to see success from it. But you do have to abandon a situation, I feel, for some in the area of love, if you're thinking about someone else for now, because Spirit is trying to guide you into the direction of this idea, this hobby, gift, talent, skill, your hobby, gift, talent, skill, because Spirit's saying you're going to recognize that what you have within you has great potential. Beautiful. So in a 3-card summary to my right with the same Sacred Circle Tarot, we've got Gemini who's starting off with maybe harsh and intense words, wanting to go quickly towards others because they're frustrated. They're dealing with inner discord, chaos, and heartache. But honey works better than vinegar, right? So if you work together with others with the 6 of Bounty energies, you will start to see success in your own personal journey, Gemini, and it may even surprise you. Spirit is trying to give you signs and synchronicities about the path ahead, and about energies that are unhealthy. Something needs to be sacrificed within you that may have to do with a mother figure, grandmother figure, feminine energy who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. In the next 4 or 5 days, you have the ability and the energies of earth, water, fire, air to free yourself from some form of bondage. Remember, the 8 of Swords is a figment of your imagination, Taurus. You got yourself stuck in some form of thinking, like you are stuck and restricted when it comes to finances and connections with others. But Spirit's saying we're giving you the Lord energies and the number 4 to move into a new path of your own, to manifest success, a solid foundation, and to develop security and stability. Look at that, through your skills, through your talents, through your soul purpose. Angel blessings, Gemini, Venus here. All right, so I'm going to close for Taurus. Does anybody have a one question that you'd like for me to provide the answers to? Gemini, look at that. Follow your own rhythm. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Follow the light, follow the positive. Spirit wants you to recognize the gift within you, something that will greatly fulfill you. Follow that rhythm. Don't deny who you are and that special ability or talent that you have. Dive for the light. Don't step into the darkness, because the darkness will block your success. Trust in the life cycles within. Let go of certain structures or belief systems of yourself or others, especially of others. Surrender your attachment to what needs to be. This oracle brings you the message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything, Gemini, by trying to push yourself. Trust in the life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. Wow. Yes, it was Gemini. I'm sorry. I know I said Taurus. I don't know if there's any Geminis that are dealing with a Taurus, but I sure felt that Taurus energy for whatever reason. It could be that there's a Taurus that they're feeling restricted from, or having to do with money and they're restricted somehow. And this Taurus is in the Gemini's thoughts. It could be a business owner who's in the Gemini's thoughts, and they're feeling like they're not making enough money where they're at. And Spirit's saying, then put your energy into where you're supposed to be, and we will help to guide you this week. Hi, Rena. Just checking. All right, let's go ahead and, ooh, look at that. A new path in love. I feel like that is for Cancer. Somebody's either renewing a current partnership, or they are wanting love in a new direction. Ooh, some Cancers went down along a difficult path. It burnt down, and now you're looking back at your life again, and you're understanding more about yourself or a situation than you did before. So Spirit's offering the gift of the Ace of Cups, saying to Cancer, pray to us for what it is you'd like to have in your future, and we will overflow this cup starting this week with love, abundance, peace, joy, and happiness. So we have a Cancer who is opening their heart, or somebody opening their heart to Cancer in the next couple of days, which makes the Cancer start to think with the green man energies and the 0. Which path should I choose? Which path is starting to grow and evolve before me? Which path by which I'm stepping upon is the path by which flowers are blooming and grass is growing and leaves are opening? Thank you, Kalina, for the donation. What will be my new focus after retirement any love coming in, and Capricorn. All right, so we're going to get to Kalina's reading in 1 minute here. We're going to finish with Cancer. Cancer, there is going to be, if there isn't already, some form of discontent when it comes to a passionate connection. You learned something, it left you in and with the energies of discontentment in some way, and Spirit saying, yes, that path, that creative, financial, or passionate path has ended. It's gone full circle. It's time to rest and recognize why you got to the point of discontentment. Because the High Priestess is saying, congratulations, you made it through a difficult path, and now you may bring something to a completion, start a new chapter, and the world portal is opening up for you to move into a new direction. But you now have a lot more knowledge and experience in the area, especially of love, than you had before. Cancer, good for you. So in the first week of August 2019, we have a Cancer who is stepping into the direction, a new direction of security and stability in their life as they abandon a path that no longer serves them, as they abandon old, unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in themselves or another. You can now recognize potential in a new direction, Cancer. You may recognize that you're going into a higher position of pay, or that you're leaving someone in a leadership position. I see feminine energy, and you're abandoning that because it just didn't serve you. You want something, for some, because you felt financially restricted. And now look at the Wheel of Fortune for a lot of people is turning in everyone's favor. It is time for new financial directions. And here you are putting the energy out. If you put the energy out this week, Cancer, in the area of creativity, finances, career, or passion, however that applies to you, you will receive a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Pentacles, a new path of financial abundance, security, and stability that may start out small, but your ship is coming in, and that path will indeed grow and prosper. A creative path, a small business, a better paying position. So ground yourself as Spirit's trying to manifest for you a career position or something that you're proud of in the area of career, where you can create a traditional lifestyle on into your future. Beautiful. So a lot of people are ending old connections because they learned what they needed to learn about themselves through a connection that wasn't necessarily healthy. It was a reflection of a part of themselves that they needed to let go of. Okay, look at that, Cancer. So your closing message from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild is time for you to give new birth to a hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial, creative, or passionate direction. Okay, whatever you are creating at this time, it will be guarded vigilantly. All right, go against the grain, push away, and find some time to rest and restore, because the shock of the new is going to show up through you, and you are going to feel like you have perfected your life's journey. Why? Because you are free from judgment now, and you are free to love and to receive love once again. So trust in yourself as you move forward, that some of you have learned what you needed to learn about yourself through another. Okay? All right. So, Kalina, focus after retirement. I think I'm going to go right into, and you just got listening for the truth. So remember, Spirit's within you. Remember, at this point, your slate is pretty darn clean, Kalina. So what I would do, and what I did when I had these energies, is I went and signed up for a pottery class. I started oil painting with brushes and paints and canvases from Walmart. I did poetry, photography, pottery. I wrote a children's book. I started a talent agency. I did essential oils, and eventually found these cards. So finding your soul purpose is something that you need to discover within yourself. It's time to make a list of 3-4 things you've always wanted to learn about or to do, or you've always wanted to do day to day, whereby you really enjoy it and you can inspire not only yourself but others. You could put a price tag on it and share it with the world, and allow a second income into your life. Or just enjoy, knitting, drawing, painting, photography, pottery, poetry, etc. Okay, so it is time for you to focus on your soul purpose. All right, look at this. So Spirit is listening. This is the first Lenormand deck. And Kalina, they're telling you that in time, as you are working on 2, 3, 4 different ideas, they're going to start to give you signs and synchronicities of the path that is in the highest, best good for you. That is what's going to bring you the greatest joy. So think of your path as like a big field, and you're planting different seeds, different ideas, and you're tending to different seeds and different ideas. Say you go to a course here, you come home, you oil paint, and then you write some poetry. One of those things or two of those things are going to grow and prosper before you, and you're going to feel very fulfilled from that, what you're creating, and then you're going to know that that is what you were meant to do. Okay, so it's a very personal journey. Spirit is saying get out and connect or observe what's going out in your community, society, social media, technology, and try different things. Maybe inspiring others with the knowledge you have learned in your past through some form of difficulty, because it's the difficult experiences that help to guide us towards what we were meant to do, actually. So we have you kind of confused here in the next couple few days, wanting to sneak away from a group of people, communication with others, wanting and needing to take some time to get clear about what it is that fulfills you day to day. Okay, here you are waiting in the next maybe week and a half or so, looking at the path ahead as an obstacle, and Spirit saying, go through the mountain, go through the lessons of learning many different things until you recognize which one is the right one for you, because on the other side of the mountain awaits a blessing from the universe. So don't fear and think of the path ahead as an obstacle, but think of it as an exciting new journey to figure out what your soul purpose is. It's time to research what it is that fulfills you again. But I do see that even in the next couple 2 weeks that you could be feeling stuck or trapped because you're thinking too much about the obstacles ahead. What do I do when it comes to my home, my environment? Maybe since the home showed up, it's a good time to redo your home or focus on decorating homes or cleaning homes for cash, on the side. I don't know if that's legal to say. Either way, Spirit's saying we are lining things up for you. We hear your prayers, just like with the compass energies. And Kalina, things are going to happen according to divine timing. We're going to line you up with the right person. And at some point, there is going to be some texting, talking, tweeting if you follow Spirit's advice and you check out new ideas. You're going to connect, or Spirit's going to help for you to connect with the right person around maybe the 12th of August if you move quickly, or else it could take till maybe the 12th of September. Wow. So as you're hop, skipping, and jumping into a new direction, you're coming into a connection with a passionate masculine, or you may just be thinking about someone in a very passionate nature. Could be just respect. All right. So I feel the second or third week of August, Kalina, you're still being guided to roll the dice and take a risk. Anytime you're feeling anxious with the mice energies, write down what it is you're anxious about, cross it off, and replace it with new goals and intentions, and then use the dice energies to take a risk, to see which path ahead is the right one for me. Maybe you're taking a risk to meet up with someone, a karmic connection of sorts that feels very lucky, an opportunity, and you're recognizing that you are evolving spiritually. You have recognized something about yourself that you didn't really see before. And here come your wishes. Spirit saying with the star card energies, we want to make your wishes come true in the next month for sure. But you keep, with the broom and the whip, you keep sweeping away from new wishes, new offers, new opportunities. But you are at the same time rising above. You're understanding, okay, as I put energy into this, this, and this, I'm starting to recognize, and through feedback from others, that I am understanding my direction. Okay, I'm starting to receive kind words, messages, flowers, and gifts. I'm starting to receive more knowledge, more wisdom when it comes to someone at a distance. Wow. So as you're moving into new paths, you may meet someone who's a professor. You may meet someone who is a friend. You may come into connection with someone who can guide you. Yeah, because you're bringing an end to an old situation that you were passionate about, that you enjoyed at some point, and now Spirit's saying it's time to think about your stability and security with the anchor. We want to bridge you into the direction of new stability and security, even if it's just emotionally and or spiritually. Okay, so I'm going to close Kalina's reading, and thank you for the donation, Kathleen. We're going to get to your question next. We're bringing in one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild to close with regarding Kalina's energies. And I'm getting throughout the month of August now. Trust yourself. Perfect message. Number 31, you have got Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and those whom have passed before you trying to guide you forward from here. And number 1 is about a new independent path, new path that you can create for yourself. 3 + 1 is 4, a solid foundation of contentment, security, stability, serenity, and joy. Don't overthink. Things will happen when the time is right. An error of judgment is the hunger for a greater experience. You are wise, you know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and acorn that comes from the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic or reason. You are growing. And now you need to receive signs and synchronicities from Spirit as you try different things. Because at some point, you're going to recognize what your purpose is. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Kathleen. All right, Kathleen, thank you so much for the donation. Do you see this project? Which project I should do first? Is this new person involved? Cancer. All right, you know what? I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marsetti, and I'm going to be doing a circle spread for clarification of Kathleen's question at 105.40. So you are going to be guided to wait and observe for a period of time, but stability and security will be coming if you apply yourself to, of course, these projects. Which one first? Oh my goodness, look at that. In the center of your circle spread, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit is giving you a new direction, a new offer, a new opportunity as a gift from the universe when it comes to the area of finances and career. And in your thoughts here in the next couple few days, you have the Hanging Man energy. So Spirit's giving you some time to sit and observe. So they're saying continue to think about both projects, create from both projects, see how far both projects can go when it comes to further changes for the future that you could do with each project. Sit and observe. I'm feeling even into the next couple weeks. Spirit's giving you the time to wait for more information, more clarity. In relation to other people, you may be dealing with someone who has the King of Swords energies. They're very sharp. They're very decisive. They're very clear. They're not afraid to cut people out of their path and set new goals and intentions. They see you as a very passionate, creative Queen of Wands energies who sets goals and meets goals and gets things done. Okay. So this could be someone you're working with. This could be someone you're thinking of. They're looking at you. And it's almost like this person is wondering, why aren't you giving me attention? What are you thinking? What are you focused on? Which path are you going to take? What are you doing? And look at this in the actions position with the Eight of Cups energy. Spirit saying at some point, I think you're going to kind of walk away from that person, or you're being guided to for the time being. It's like the timing here is off. Let's see, who are you involved? Okay, Scorpio. All right, emotionally, you're being guided with the Hermit energies as a major arcana, again, throughout the next month to take some time to wait for clarity about which path to take, which project, which idea. And when it comes to that Scorpio, it's just the timing is off. You're supposed to be working on, look at this, becoming the Queen of Pentacles. You're the one who's going to clearly make decisions. So write down the projects and how you are going to clearly explain or create processes for these projects day to day. You know, I think that's what helped me get more clear with my ideas is how am I going to get up day to day and actually work this project? And how am I going to get up every day and maybe work this project? And which one is going to grow and prosper and be more successful, you know, and keep presenting, keep digging, keep using the King of Swords energies when it comes to others and say, I want to be very clear about this decision. I need to continue to set goals and meet goals. And I need to observe for a while until I have the clarity I need. And I see that even in the next month, you're still being guided to go within and reflect. I think subconsciously you're wanting to step into this leadership position of contentment, security, and stability. And Spirit saying day to day, one step at a time, as you become clear with yourself about where each of these projects are headed and how long they may last and what steps will be taken and needed. It's almost like tend to both of them at the same time until you have the clarity you need. And at some point, you're going to feel the energies of the Nine of Pentacles, Kathleen. You're going to feel stable and secure and very independent because you have taken control of the whole process of deciding on these projects. And look at, even in the next month, we have the Two of Swords, indecision. The spirits give me the strength to take off that blindfold, to cut away through a process of elimination. Which path will be less successful than the other? Which one is not creating as much abundance and excitement? And yeah, I feel like it could be in 8 weeks that you're finally going to walk away from one project. It almost seems like the project that kind of tugged at your heart the most. And now you're rethinking things. Yeah, look at this. In the next week and a half or two, Kathleen, you need to be very clear and decisive within yourself first as you rest and observe, and then explain to others what your goals and intentions are going to be. Someone may look like they have their heart open to you, but this Scorpio has the energies of the Seven of Swords, sly and cunning behavior, an inability to be trusted at this time. So Spirit's saying continue to work on for the next 3 weeks, 3 months. Maybe there's even a third project or a way to bring the projects together. There's a lot more to learn here before your ship comes in, and it may just be taking some time with that Knight of Pentacles showing up. Yep, trying to get to the truth. The High Priestess is going to try to guide you to get clear about what it is you're excited about so that you can celebrate forward movement. Now, this is scary. We've got someone coming in with a love them or leave them attitude and maybe a three-party situation. And right behind that, the Three of Swords, heartache because of an empty offer. So definitely kind of shush away from the Scorpio, especially while you're trying to make a decision about your financial direction, which project, is the right one. Having the courage to make that decision yourself. Which path is the most fulfilling? Which project will be the most successful? How am I going to work on both for a while until I receive the recognition, and that recognition will tell me? They're giving you the strength to get out of your head and to wait for the signs and synchronicities, the responses of others. An offer is going to come your way from someone in a leadership position, or you're going to be offered a leadership position in some way because you have really monitored both projects. And at some point, you will be able to leave troubled waters behind. Justice will turn in your favor. It's up to you to give birth to how these projects are going to move forward, how long they're going to last, how they're going to change over time from beginning to end, how you're going to work with those projects each and every day, and how one or both, could be successful. Research. I see this going on for a while, and then we have the 10. So 8 to 10 weeks, 8 to 10 months, 8 to 10 days. You've got to get clear about which one is not working as well as the other, and which path will lead you towards a path of victory. So it's a time of observation for sure. Okay. Peacock is a sign of abundant love. Beautiful. Okay. Trying to shake a Sag, 3-party, yep. Who has ghosted and betrayed? Hope he is a decent man. Let's look at his energies, and then we're going to get into Leo's. Because we did Cancer, right? Am I correct? All right, let's go ahead and go into Leo. Using the Gateway to the Divine Tarot. Now, I just saw the Chariot, so maybe there's some travel going on in the next week or in the first week of August towards Leo, or Leo's traveling towards another. And we are looking at the energies of this new person. See, you got yourself all stuck and trapped, and Spirit's saying that you've kind of done that to yourself. You may be thinking that you can't trust this person with the Magician energy. Should I manifest a connection? Is this person manipulative? In the relationship sector, in the next week, you may start to recognize that there's an empty offer here. Somebody wants to get together and have a good time, and I think you need to come to a peaceful resolution and leave it there. In your actions position, we have you dealing with someone who is in charge, a manager, supervisor, or someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or you're being guided to free yourself by working on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or a financial projects, and to make your life like a well-oiled machine, to not be interrupted by feeling stuck or trapped when it comes to another human being at this time. See, in the next, I feel next month and a half, you're going to start receiving a lot of attention and recognition. And at the same time, you're going to be able to cut away from this new person because you're focusing on victory in your life. And you may come to the realization that what needs to be cut away from is an empty offer of love that's keeping you stuck and trapped. So day to day, recognize that you have a lot of energies of the Seven of Cups around you, Kathleen, of fantasy and illusion. And it's time to put that imagination and creativity into your finances and career. Okay, so in your inner strengths position, Spirit saying you are clinging to and or are worried about money too much. And this is going to block financial abundance from coming towards you. So they're saying free yourself, work on your hobbies, gifts, talents, skills day to day, and make your projects your purpose for especially the next month until you receive the attention and recognition that you need. I think this process is going to give you the strength to bring that connection to an end, no matter how badly you want it with this new person, and to put your attention back into this something new that you're creating. Then someone's going to see that your wishes are coming true, that you're lit up, that your aura is bright, and they're going to be drawn to you. But Spirit's saying, let them come around. Okay, well, you focus on other things. All right. So we're going into Leo, right? We did Cancer, I believe. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. All right. So Leo at 116.08. So we have a Leo who's thinking about new paths, new directions. Should I, shouldn't I? How do I create more success in my life? How do I maybe focus more on myself, especially throughout the month of August, and recognize unhealthy pattern behaviors or cycles in my life or in myself? You're very welcome, Kathleen. All right, so Leos, we've got on the bottom of the Lenormand deck, Spirit is listening to your prayers. They're helping to guide you into a path that is in your highest, best good, especially over the next week. Okay, what is it that you're anxious about? Write that down, cross it off, and replace it with new goals and intentions for your future. What is it that you like to do that inspires you and brings you joy day to day in your own personal journey? We have a Leo who's trying to figure out, should I or shouldn't I step into this path or the other? It's like you've been a bit clouded and anxious lately, but Spirit's trying to guide you towards more clarity. We have a child or children or a playful connection or something tied to the past here for this Leo, and you're being provided the book energies for the next week to research the previous chapters of your life and now what you want to create as you move into the future with a child or a situation regarding children or a situation tied to your past in some way. So Leo, you're thinking about meeting up, negotiating, talking to this person so you can find more clarity about the next chapter of your life. It's like you want to make your wishes come true, and Spirit is helping you, but be careful because for some of you, Leo, there with the fox showing up, there are energies of sly and cunning behavior. So you need to get to the truth of that before you move forward. There may have been a lesson here that you need to kind of sit and observe this week and wait until you have more information via signs and synchronicities from Spirit. By the first week of August 2019, this Leo's taking a risk. They're rolling the dice. They're shining like the sun. They're feeling really good. And then they feel burdened. They feel burdened maybe because they like the attention, but they're trying to like dissect too much. What is this attention about? Why am I receiving attention and recognition? Should I roll the dice and take a risk? Because now I'm starting to question things and I'm feeling burdened by the first week of August. I want to hop, skip, and jump and move into the direction of a commitment, partnership, contract, engagement, or marriage. Yes, that person is just as passionate about you as you are them. But there's fear when it comes to coming together with another. There is maybe someone at a distance whereby there's very passionate energy, but whereby this person is carrying the energies of the snake, which is lies and deceit. For some Leos, it's like you're just overthinking something. And that's why Spirit's saying, don't question your home environment, where you want to live, how the future is going to turn out. Instead, focus on making changes within your home, your family, reconnecting with others, creating happy, joyful communications, hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills. What is meant to be will be. Accept the kind words and messages that you will be receiving as people come and go. Don't let yourself or your mind wander into areas that leave you confused. Thank you. So we have a Leo who's feeling trapped or stuck, but they're secure and stable. They're thinking about groups of people, family, friends, or maybe even gossip. Somebody's wanting to sweep away from a group of people in a location via community, technology, society, whatever. This Leo is being guided to recognize that you have been blessed karmically, that you are in a beautiful space. And for some reason, Leos are starting to think, I'm feeling burdened. There's too many obstacles. I want to move on and see what else can happen in my life. And yeah. Small wildflowers, you are awesome. Hi, Larry. We are on Leo. Perfect timing. Good. Has she done Libra? Nope, that'll be right after Virgo. So 2 signs from now, Lisa. So for clarification, I'm bringing in the second Lenormand deck. On the bottom of that, we do have a Leo who's going through a very spiritual transformation. Something has changed, and now you're thinking about your future. You've been in a path for a period of time for some Leos, and you're feeling a little bit burdened. Now is the time to text, talk, tweet to others about the long-term future or about future plans. I feel a Leo wants to really open the heart to make new wishes come true, whereby they can give birth to new paths, new ideas in connection with others. I feel like this Leo wants to kind of control a situation with another or other people. They're seeing their current beautiful environment as an obstacle. See, there's confusion and illusion here, and sly and cunning behavior. Researching, am I really that blessed? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Interesting. By the end of the first week of August 2019, we have a Leo who may be receiving or giving unexpected communication with and to others about the path ahead. They're in a path. This Leo is in a path that is karmic and lucky. They're thinking about someone coming towards them quickly and or unexpectedly, and how they could bring an end to a karmic lucky situation. They're trying to obtain more wisdom about maybe a current partnership. Some may have someone coming towards them making an offer to move into a new direction, and they feel like, gosh, I'm in a good situation. Should I leave that behind and come into commitment or partnership, or should I sweep away from that situation? The spiritual advice here with the broom is that we will give you signs and synchronicities that are going to bring you more wisdom about a commitment, partnership, or contract. And you need to wait for that clarity in the next couple weeks, I feel, Leo, before you sweep away from a situation that is content, secure, and stable. You need to sweep away from the confusion when it comes to, okay, we have a bored and discontent Leo. Shining like the sun. children, family. You know, sometimes when we have something wonderful, we start to question that. And that's where I feel like this Leo is. It's like they want to kind of go away from a situation. They kind of want to stay. They're unsure, but divine timing is here with the clock. Spirit saying, research the wonderful blessings you have. Make sure you text, talk, tweet, or communicate with another about your thankfulness of the path you're currently in. Because some Leos, maybe by the first few days of September, are wanting to sneak away, travel, or move into a new direction. But there's only confusion there. It's like you suddenly start to question, what do I want? And you want to bridge yourself into yet another new direction, but there are obstacles. So it's important to write down what it is that you want and what are the obstacles that are blocking you in some way, Leo, because those obstacles might be a bit ridiculous. They may be something that you made up in your mind. And let's see, wisdom, kind words and messages, flowers and gifts, lots of attention and recognition. And then there's nervousness and confusion. Accept the love that is being offered to you in the next week. Leo, don't fight it. Don't try to change it. Give thanks to your current circumstances. That's all you have to do. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm going to close with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild for whichever Leo energy we are reading for during this general read. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Okay. A lot of Leos have stepped into a new path, a new direction. And now you need to give thanks for the blessings and find something to do. You know, I'm where I wanted to be, and now what do I want? Type energy. This card says and means confirmation that you are where you're meant to be, doing what you're meant to do. Your love life, the need to feel alive and express yourself in the quest for that which is truly fulfilling. These are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and promote passion, a passion for just being alive. They flow through your blood and can be felt through the beating of your heart. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it's turning mountains into molehills. The mind sees, plans, and strategizes. The heart feels, responds, senses, and intuits. You are being asked to trust your heart and to just drop right into it. Couldn't have been more perfect. All right, so do we have any one-question readings anyone would like an answer to before we go ahead and get into Virgo? Deep. Amen, K Sparkle. All right. So fast, but she sure crams a lot of information. And you know, Lisa, that's why I do video readings. People are like, oh, I thought this was a face-to-face. I do video readings because you can then download your video and watch it on into and through the amount of time that we did the reading for, say 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year, so that you can keep coming back to it and write down what it is you are hearing and do a self-study so that you can figure out where you are at and what energies are available for you to work with from Spirit to guide you into the path that is in your highest best good. All right. All right. Anita, Virgo rising, small flowers. Thank you. All right. So I have a Virgo. I just saw the bridge, wanting to bridge into a new direction, wanting to lead your path into a new direction of sorts. I saw obstacles, but Spirit's saying you have the key to success, especially during the next week. Virgo. So for Virgos, I'm going to go into the Osha Zen Tarot and do a circle spread. All right. Clarification, please, and guidance for whichever Virgo energies I'm reading during this live general reading, this live video podcast. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, Virgo for the next week. Okay, in the center of the circle spread, we have a Virgo being represented by the Two of Swords energies of schizophrenia. Okay, so this is about I'm so afraid to make a move for fear that I will fail. So it is time to write down what your fears are, cross them off, and replace them with exciting new goals and intentions so that you can go after what it is that you are desiring in the next week. Why? Because some Virgos have the Five of Cups energies. This author says when we cling to the past, we become a blockhead. We get to the point of schizophrenia where we don't know which limb to move for fear that we will fall and fail. So in relation to other people, we have a Virgo being guided to travel towards another so that you can let go of what it is that you have been clinging to when it comes to your past. Someone may be traveling towards you this week. You may be needing to travel towards another so that you can make a clear decision and let go of whatever's keeping your head tied up in knots. Okay, in your creative aspects position, Virgo, in the next 3-4 days, Spirit's giving you the strength to let go. Whatever it is that you've been unsure of, indecisive about, whatever it is that you were clinging to that you couldn't let go of. As you travel or move towards or away from others during this week, you're going to have the strength to be able to let go of the energies of indecision. So in your actions position, look at this. We have transformation. We have death. We have something coming to an end in a Virgo who is realizing that as they use the energies of letting go to free themselves from a difficult decision and time and reminiscing on the past. So by the end of the week of the first week of August 2019, the advice here emotionally is to slow down, to understand that home is where your heart is. No matter where you go, it's about giving and receiving love this week. In your subconscious position with the Five of Wands energies, there is inner chaos and conflict, frustration, maybe a little bit of anger here for this Virgo. It's time to remember with the totality energies that it takes two to complete a partnership. So day to day, are you tired of carrying around the energies of the Seven of Wands representing stress? Now is the time to lay down what it was that was causing you stress and to let go, whether it was a creative, financial, career, or passionate connection, circumstance, or situation. In the inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength this week to enjoy the ordinariness of day-to-day life. As things are coming to a close in your life, things are ending, and now new beginnings are going to arrive through signs and synchronicities. So Spirit's giving you the strength with the Eight of Pentacles this week, Virgo, to free yourself from unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, to free yourself from a stressful situation whereby somebody wasn't giving in the same 100% to a situation as you were. It's time to think about traveling away from anything that causes you stress and letting something end one way or another. And if you need to talk to someone, then this would be a great week to do so. Thank you, GMS Stella. What is it I need to know so I can move forward? And I will get to your reading in a moment. Thank you so very much for your donation. Okay, so Virgo, in the next couple days, you may be wanting to get together and celebrate with someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or you're celebrating a position of greater leadership, abundance, and prosperity. Still, we have a Virgo that it's like you want to get together and celebrate and connect with another because we have confusion and illusion, trying to get to the truth of why you have been feeling so suppressed and tied up in knots when it comes to your passionate energy. Okay, for some, you may be dealing with someone who has Pisces in their chart with the moon. Now, in the next 4 or 5 days, we have a Virgo who is mastering a path by using the Temperance Angel energies to heal from what was and to set new goals and intentions, new directions as well. Some may be mastering a journey as they get together and communicate with someone who may have Sagittarius in their chart. As you connect with another this week, You can heal and let go of some form of burden here with the Six of Wands. You can now decide which path you want to go towards when it comes to creativity, finances, and or career. It's about taking one slow step at a time so that you can receive this new path from the universe as a gift, whereby you can honor your truth, whereby you can cut away from energies of guilt, inner chaos, conflict, heartache. You can now recognize which path is going to lead you towards greater victory in your life. Some are going to feel very lonely, but Spirit's giving you the aloneness energies this week to think about what it is you want to give birth to, because you have the major arcana, the Empress, this week. And Spirit's going to watch the actions you're taking and listen to the prayers you're making and help for you to give birth to a new person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment. Someone may be feeling a little bit closed off. They're very harsh and intense with their words. There could be a Virgo that's dealing with a feminine energy, whom by which has air in her chart. Or are you being or feeling closed off to this Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini? We do have someone here, either the Virgo or someone else, who has the devil energies. They're like a lion in sheep's clothing, but in the back of their mind, they really do want stability, security, a happy family, and etc. So there is a rebirth going on here, and you need to be receptive to spiritual signs and synchronicities. Some Virgos this week are wanting to manifest a very passionate connection with another, and especially in the first week of August 2019, so that they can decide, do I want to make my wishes come true in connection with into maybe, again, someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. There's going to be a breakthrough in understanding that, you know, you can take off the energies of protect and defend. And you can recognize that the Page of Water is just kind words and messages. Compromise. Don't try to control a situation. Because if you can communicate with someone in a very mild way, without the expectation of something in return, in a very patient and kind, playful way, you can free yourself, Virgo, from a path that was long and difficult and painful. A path by which someone or something kept you up at night with the Nine of Swords energies. There's definitely fantasy and illusion here, and Spirit's advice is to postpone a situation until you are completely clear about where you want to go next. You have a lot of passion and intensity, Virgo, but you need to kind of go with the flow. You need to free yourself from the past and move into new exciting goals, intentions, and directions for yourself, because Spirit wants to make new wishes come true in your life. By the end of the first week of August 2019, this Virgo is going to be feeling completely exhausted in the area of creativity, career, or passion. Spirit saying, we're giving you the courage to plant new seeds, the strength to push beyond any obstacles, and to shine like the sun. To connect with another in a very passionate and fun way, to still be able to put them in the friend zone. Yeah, for some of you, it's a very passionate feminine energy. Again, she may have fire in her chart, or this is you, Sagittarius or Leo, male or female. And we have a Virgo who might be trying to compare an old situation or circumstance to a new one. It's time for a completion and to open yourself up to new possibilities this week. All right, Virgo, I'm going to close, and then we're going to get into a personal reading. We're closing with the Sacred Rebel deck by Alana Fairchild, Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels for Virgo, representing the next week of July 30th, 2019. Wow, you guys have the same thing as, I think, was it Aries or Cancer? You have the spirals of manifestation. It's time to let go of the stress, to let go of the confusion, the indecision. It's time to let go of clinging to the past. It's time to just let go and allow for things to end. Slow down and trust that as you travel or move towards others and enjoy the ordinary day to day, you will start to recognize old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles within yourself, someone else, or a connection within to another. And now you can take what you've learned and, you know, write, draw, paint, put that passionate energy into what fulfills you day to day. This is going to help to bring Virgo from focusing on the negative to focusing now on the future and the positive of what they can manifest next. So don't worry about the future this week, Virgo, relax and deal with the here and now. You will attract what you want and what you need. So what is it that you want and what is it that you need? Okay, write that down, and then how you're going to move into a newer, healthier, more positive path that is lit up with the energies of peace, joy, happiness, contentment, fulfillment, and serenity. Okay, so thank you, Chanel. I will be doing your reading right after I do GAMS, Georgia Mistella, maybe. All right, so want to know so I can move forward. What is it I need to know? Okay, I'm shuffling the Osha Zen. Right now, you are being offered the Queen of Swords energies. I've been seeing this a lot. This is about learning how far you've come, who you are now, and where your boundaries are with others. Things are now black and white, yes and no, will or will not, right? So it's a time to speak your truth about your boundaries with others, to be clear with yourself about your future goals and intentions so that you can cut away from what does not serve you anymore and move into the direction of greater fulfillment. Spirit saying you have grown and matured spiritually. Therefore, you are receiving a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Coins, meaning a new path of creativity, finances, and or career that is set to grow and prosper. You may be needing to speak your truth about, even to yourself, about someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Trust and have faith in spirit. So I just received a message, and this is for a lot of people. If you can't sleep at night, tell spirit I hand you what it is I'm worried about, and I receive your messages through my prayers. I know that as I pray for the situation and let it go, that you will take over and help for things to work out for my highest best good. You're being guided to kind of slow down, especially during this week, and to put your energy into how you're going to create success in your own life. A hobby, gift, talent, or skill, starting your own small business, climbing into a better position of authority in your life. You do have the Tower here when it comes to someone who's not putting in 100%. They're saying ground yourself, especially in the next week, week and a half, as chaotic energies transpire around you. At some point, you will be traveling or moving on from a situation and recognizing that it has come to an end. And Spirit saying you could create a breakthrough in your life with new hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills. And this process will help you to let go of something that definitely has ended. So it's ended, and now pray to Spirit. Each night you go to sleep, take away the energies of this person and guide me with signs and synchronicities as to where I am to go towards next. Because someone may have made you feel like an outsider, but with the Page of Cups energies, remember and understand that kind words and messages with the Page of Cups are just that. They don't really grow and prosper. They're just meant to be kind words and messages. So Spirit's giving you the Three of Pentacles energies to create something new and wonderful in your life in the area of creativity, finances, and or career. And to let go of this fight or flight energy of feeling like an outsider. You did this to me. Instead, I'm doing this for myself. Amen. I'm leaving the energies of the Seven of Swords of self-destruction, and I'm going to accept the energies of the Ten of Cups, harmony, serenity, and a happily ever after in my own personal journey. I'm going to just go with the flow when it comes to communications with others. That's the Ace of Cups. I'm going to step into a new path, a new direction. I'm going to free myself. As I come into an awareness of the sadness and the unfulfillment of the past, I'm now going to move into the direction of greater success. And as you focus on new directions when it comes to hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, or career, you are going to be offered a cup of love in a new direction. Okay, so it's time to move intensely and passionately towards new goals and intentions and leave behind the Ten of Swords energies, to procrastinate from going in the direction that you used to go, and to know that Spirit's trying to offer you something or someone better. Okay, so I'm going to close with, I think, a word of prayer for you from the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please, for Miss Stella. See, if you work on career, finances, and creativity, you have the energies, especially in the next, I feel the next 3 weeks, if not the next month of August. The shower of abundance energy. So to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. And then we will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance in your life. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow it. So enjoy the fresh air. Allow yourself to daydream. Ground yourself when it comes to giving and receiving with others, as you will receive some form of trustworthy advice as you connect out with others in the next couple of weeks. And then ask yourself, what do I desire now? Because this process of planning your future is going to help for you to let the past go. All right, beautiful messages. All right, so let's go ahead and move down here. All right, Chanel is a Pisces. Okay, wanting to know with a Taurus, will we be in a long-term relationship? All right, I'm being guided to go right into the Rider-Waite deck and do a circle spread for Chanel, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, representing the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however you would like for me to describe. All right, here's the Taurus. Now, this Taurus with the Knight of Pentacles energies can sometimes drag his feet. He thinks a lot. And in his thoughts, he's thinking a lot about what it is he wants to create for himself. He's researching his path ahead, how far he has come, who he is now, where he wants to go next, especially in the area of creativity and finances. In the relationship sector, the World card is here to help him to bring a completion to maybe an old financial, creative career path or idea. He now has the energies of the world to be able to step into a new direction. It's a major arcana, a new direction. So in the next couple, 2 to 3 weeks, I feel like creatively, you're going to be together, okay? Both energies, creating kind words and messages with and to another. Look at that. So all you need to do is take action to accept these kind words and messages, to ride through this field like a naked little child through a sunflower field with blue skies and sunshine, right? Now, in your emotional aspects position, you may start to recognize that this person is climbing into a leadership position of sorts, and or they're working really hard when it comes to their creativity, finances, or career. Therefore, they are trying to manifest a life of financial abundance, security, and stability, where they are like a well-oiled machine day to day. In their inner strengths position, subconscious position, they are being closed off, like emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I think that's why they're dragging their feet. They may be fearing that they don't have enough. They're working hard to still give. They're bringing something to a completion in their life, and they are, and they're feeling closed off, I think, because they're focused on creativity, finances, and career. You may be feeling that they're a bit closed off, especially in the next couple weeks, maybe even months. This person is meeting up with people. They are offering ideas. They're trying to create something abundant. Now, you may be hoping to get together and maybe get married, engaged, to connect with a group of people, maybe regarding the Taurus's financial area. And I feel like both of you in your inner strengths position are receiving the star energies. Spirit's trying to give you the strength to make your wishes come true. So you're being guided to focus on what makes you shine day to day in your own personal journey and what makes them shine. Kind of give each other the space to not only work on where you are financially and creatively, but to discuss the next chapter. If this person feels closed off, don't try to rush the situation, because Spirit's helping to make this wish come true for you. So here you are starting out with a new path in love, feeling like you're fighting some form of battle, but this Five of Swords energies could just be inner chaos and conflict that you are bringing upon yourself. You don't need to work on manifesting anything, I feel like. Just maintain a balance of equality between you. Don't overthink that this person's offering you an empty cup of love. Instead, heal from what's making you feel at an imbalance and set your own personal goals and intentions in your own journey. Because the more you think about or want to force a happily ever after, the more you're going to kind of get yourself up in your head. Spirit's trying to give you signs and synchronicities as to how you can use the Queen of Wands energies to set goals and meet goals, to focus on your own security, stability, and independence, because that's what's going to make you come off with a very attractive self-esteem to this person. Now, in the next couple weeks, you may start to recognize unhealthy energies, patterns, behaviors in yourself, in the other person, or in this connection together. Does someone have an addiction? Are there old unhealthy habits, behaviors, or cycles? You're wanting to walk away from a situation, but you're indecisive and you're mourning the fact that your ship or this person's ship is coming in. It's like, I think you're too focused on them. I do. And you may be tempted this week by a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. If it's not this week, it could be towards the end of the month. Maybe you're thinking about a passionate connection or the way things were in the past. And Spirit's saying, just wait and look at things from every perspective before making a final decision and moving on. Because harsh words and communication during the next week or two especially is going to cause things to crumble. Yeah, see, they're saying you may come to recognize in the next month that you kept yourself trapped or stuck in some way. So rip off those paper towels, walk between those swords, and free yourself from how you're keeping yourself trapped or stuck. Because Spirit's trying to help you with the major arcana, the Empress, Chanel, to give birth to new goals and intentions, to start to see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to what you are creating for yourself. I think this person's indecisive. I don't know if they are still trying to bring something to an end tied to their past. And maybe they still want to sneak back to someone who had air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they're unsure as to if they want to really move this into a serious long-term situation. Spirit's helping them to make some decisions here regarding their finances, who they want to open up and share their life, their money, and etc. with. Yeah. They're trying to get to the truth of what do I want when it comes to justice, marriage, my future. So I'm going to pull a word of prayer for you to close your reading with, Chanel, from the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. Your wishes can come true. You can meet up and negotiate and connect and start a new path, but you've got to give this person some space, and you've got to work on your own goals and intentions, your own ideas, some hobby, gift, talent, or skill that occupies your mind. Look at, they're saying play and have fun. Right behind that, work on a creative project. Find joy in your life day to day in your own personal journey. What is it that inspires you? This process will help for you to cleanse and detoxify from unhealthy ways of thinking. So the play card for you for the next month is, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. You need playfulness, gaiety, and laughter, as this will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and a heightened energy, okay? And work doesn't necessarily need to be a career. It could be that you're going and you're in the evenings or weekends, you're going to go and get some oil paints, brushes, canvases at Walmart and paint your little heart out, because that's going to take your mind off things, because what is going to be will be. And right now, the Taurus is working on themselves and they're contemplating the future. But I think if they get forced at all, it could turn against you. Okay, so just have trust and faith, and then focus on how you're bringing joy to yourself day to day over the next month as you sit back and observe this person as they figure out things and free themselves from feeling like they don't have enough in some way. Okay, all right. Hello, Kenise. And Kenise says hello to everyone. Amy, thank you for the donation. So before we get into the Libra reading, we're going to quick check the energies for Amy. Cancer out of the blue yesterday. Said he will contact last night, but he didn't. I'm a Sag. Okay. Okay, right away, Spirit saying, don't mourn an interaction. Some people just say what they say, but we're not to lose ourselves in the energies of another human being, right? We come alone and we die alone, and we learn about ourselves through others. So let's see what else they have to say. Yep. Leave troubled waters before you even allow yourself to get into them. You know, if it was meant to be, it'll be. If not, let it go. All right. So, Amy, I'm going to quick check your energies by bringing in the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. That's what I'm being guided towards for Amy. I'm going to be doing a circle spread if I didn't say so. Clarification, and thank you for the donation, Amy. Thank you for the donation, Vicky. I'm going to be asking your question next. All right. So, well, Amy, you are being guided to retreat. Okay. Take some time to disconnect from the world. Get back in touch with you. What's your soul purpose? What is it you like to do? Whether it's coloring in a coloring book or oil painting or writing, drawing, doing pottery, photography, poetry. How are you creating joy in your own life day to day? See, there's this desire to reconcile, to get back in connection with this person. And in the relationship sector, you are hoping that a situation will rise to a higher level of commitment. If this person comes towards you in the next week, go ahead. Give the situation a chance. In the actions position, in the next maybe 3-4 weeks, you may get back in connection with this person. And the advice is to get to know each other a little bit deeper, okay? You want to create a bond that is deeper, right? Because passionate love always fails. Passion is about, I want what I want when I want it. It dries up, it's gone, there's no foundation. But a foundation in love and a compassionate connection is built on patience and kindness. So that's as simple as it needs to be. So emotionally, Spirit saying, especially in the next week, free your mind, okay? Free yourself emotionally. Take back control of your life. Retreat and let what will be will be. Remain open to new people. Subconsciously, you may be recognizing that there is unrequited love here at this time. Of course, this person doesn't have a strong magnetic attraction, or they would be calling you consistently, or they're taking some time to think about things. So day to day, as you hope, wish, and pray to Spirit for a new love in your life, let Spirit take over. Hand your worries away. Trust in Spirit that when the time is right, they'll send the right person your way. So in your inner strengths position, they're giving you the strength to keep an open mind, because your soulmate may be a lot different than what you expected. They may react different than previous people you have dealt with in your past. You may be thinking that this one is the one. If they do come back around in the next week or two, Spirit's saying, have a heart-to-heart conversation right from the start. I want something for the long term. I eventually want engagement. I definitely want, to get married and have a future family together. Don't try to control it. See, Spirit's saying, divine timing is worth waiting for. Remain optimistic and know that in the next maybe couple weeks, you're going to be thinking that this is a soulmate. There could be a reconciliation, or that you guys somehow connect with each other again. But right behind that, you've got separation. So, you may be wanting to make an effort. Maybe this situation involves children. But Spirit's saying focus on creativity, career, and finance, and loving yourself first. So that if this person does come back, which they probably will, and if they don't, whatever, they're wearing a false mask. So just flirt. And Spirit saying free yourself from any form of codependency, becoming addicted to another person, place, circumstance, situation. It's time to heal and let go from whatever held you back in these moments. Spirit says, Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you, especially in the next month. And they want to bring your love your way because you deserve love and you are lovable. Get to know someone over a period of time. Have faith and trust that spirit will decide who it is that you are going to come into commitment partnership with in the future. You may have met someone through your friends, or you're still going to meet someone through your friends. And Spirit's saying it's safe for you to love. Remember, love is about patience and kindness. It's not about giving into passion right away. It's about waiting. My second husband didn't call me right away. And then when he did, I was kind of quite amazed because like a week or so, 2 weeks had passed. So they're saying retreat and remain playful. Playful with new people, other people. Don't allow yourself to carry the energies of complication when it comes to a desire to reconcile or reconnect. You may want very badly to come into commitment or partnership, but in the next 2.5 weeks or so, you're going to recognize that no matter how badly you want to go into and through this doorway, that doorway is blocked in order to protect you. You may want to give this relationship a chance, but Spirit is saying, be honest with yourself that playful energies are good and there's no need to complicate them. So by the end of maybe August, you've got the High Priestess of Air coming in to help you to get to know someone and then to have the strength to cut away from someone who may be a bit closed off. So they're going to be busy in their own space and mind for whatever is going on in their life. But you may want to give in to the lust of the flesh. And Spirit saying subconsciously be careful of that because there will be unrequited love. So day to day, pray to Spirit for a new love. And use the energies of the warrior within you and around you to stand clear with others about your boundaries, to not lose yourself in the path of another human being, but to instead, in your inner strength's position, set new goals and intentions for your future. What is it that, and how is it that you bring joy into your own personal journey day to day? What it is that you do that inspires you, whereby you can inspire others. Keep an open mind that now is just a playful time and a time to avoid complicated connections with others. You're going to understand something over a period of time when it comes to this situation and when it comes to speaking your truth to others about where you stand. Okay, so not giving into the lust of the flesh. Should this person come back to just say, I want, a long-term commitment or partnership. If you don't want the same thing, that's fine with me. I'm moving on. I'm going to meet new people, other people. Okay, so I'm going to close with one card for you from the Heal Yourself deck by Ina Segal. And then we're going to get into Vicky's reading. And then we'll try to get to Libra. Sexuality. And that card means spice up your relationship with new people, with friends, because there's a part of you who's still dealing with some form of hole in the soul energy tied to the past. You need to heal from some form of abandonment or neglect, maybe even when it comes to this person and you're feeling that way. It's a time for self-love. They're warning you about the energies of self-sabotage, to go away from dangerous situations versus exciting situations, deciphering what is in your highest best good and what is not, and making sure you recognize any old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles whereby you cause self-sabotage or negativity in your life. This person is just merely a temptation at this time, and someone who is, I don't think, wanting a deeper commitment with anyone. Okay. Okay, we've got a quick note here. Sounds like he's trying to get enough money, save up to dump. Okay. Vicky, here we go. Am I with my soulmate Scorpio now? All right, I'm being guided to the Gilded Tarot deck with regards to Vicky's question. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, is Vicky with her soulmate at this time? Scorpio? Wow. So Vicky, there's great reasons to celebrate your life, your home environment, business, your current circumstances. In your thoughts, you feel like you need to leave troubled waters behind, that you need to get beyond some form of inner chaos and conflict. What is the truth in and with this relationship? Have you spoken your truth? What is it that you're worried about? What is it that needs to be cut away from? What is it that does not serve you? And how are you now moving into a path of victory? Judgment is here in your creative aspects position, helping you to make the highest, best decisions. I am going to look at my life as a very thankful, beautiful thing to celebrate with others. Maybe you're just automatically wanting to cut away from a situation before something unhealthy happens. But Spirit's saying we're going to give you the energies of justice to find balance in your life, to cut away from any negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, to honor the truth of the situation. What does victory mean in and with the situation? What is the truth of the situation? And what is it that is unhealthy? Whether it's negative thinking and etc., that needs to be cut away from so that you can find balance in your life. Justice means that you could take action to talk about marriage or a deeper commitment. And with the High Priestess, the Hierophant showing up, this is about a new chapter. So it's time to get clear by communicating your truth with this person about the future and what you want to celebrate together when it comes to commitment, partnership, moving in together, getting married, and etc. It's like subconsciously you're standing in your own way with the Two of Swords energies and a blindfold on. So take the blindfold off, cut away from what doesn't serve you. Honor your truth as you move into a new direction. Plan what victory means to you when it comes to a beautiful, serene, and happy home life. Day to day, work on what fulfills you personally. When it comes to your hobby, gifts, talents, or skills, what are you doing day to day where you are creating joy in your own personal journey? How are you inspiring yourself and or others on a day-to-day basis? That is your truth. You can start to feel very financially abundant, secure, stable, and independent if you just celebrate what you have without question. So in your inner strengths position, you have the strength to create a family and children, to surpass a situation involving your past or your childhood. Maybe that is what was making you second guess a healthy situation. Yeah, see right off the bat, you are feeling trapped or stuck in some way. That this is in your own thoughts. This is negativity. Okay, so free yourself. You may be feeling like someone's not opening up, or maybe you're not opening up completely to them. You may be worried about your finances or fearing that someone's not going to share their finances and what they have to offer to you. Somebody is trying to sneak away towards someone in a leadership position, maybe sneak away towards a father figure, grandfather, uncle, whatever, who is a very passionate masculine. For some of you, someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. And maybe you're thinking about someone tied to your past and it's making you question this new path in love that you're experiencing with the Scorpio now. And Spirit's advice is just to kick back and observe. Is there equal give and take? Do you both give 100%? Speak with kind words, because you're going through a healing process here. Or you may be thinking of someone who has Sagittarius in their chart with the Temperance Angel. Spirit saying it's time to heal from the past and set new goals and intentions about what you want to celebrate in the future with the Scorpio. Pray to Spirit for signs and synchronicities with the High Priestess here. She's going to help to guide you into a path of success when it comes to new ideas, goals, and intentions. Yeah, you're up in your head about someone in a leadership position, someone who is financially abundant, secure, and stable. And Spirit's saying you better think things through. There's some form of unhealthy thoughts, feelings, emotions, people, places, circumstances, situations that have maybe caused you heartache in the past. Maybe that was a fire sign. But Spirit's saying lay down the past. Enjoy the fact that you have come a long way in a very passionate situation, and now you can shine like the sun. You can start to feel happy in your life day to day as you come up with new goals and intentions as to how you're going to move forward and make new wishes come true in the area of creativity, finance, and career, so that you can put your mind back into your own journey. So yes, you're lining up with the right person, and now you need to kind of take your mind off of what you created together and kind of get back into what you're creating for yourself day to day, right? Because that's how it works. Once you get together, things are going good. It's time to get back into who am I and where am I going and what do I want, right? Yes, perfect card. So I'm going to just clarify real quick with the Gypsy Oracle deck. For Vicky, please. Am I with my soulmate Scorpio now? Yeah. We go from a passionate connection into like your best friend. And that's what Spirit's saying, to look at that situation now, because maybe you're doing a little bit too much thinking about going away from troubled waters. We have you recognizing some form of truth, and like Spirit saying, be hopeful in the area of commitment and partnership. Take off the blindfold or the pain or the fear that you're carrying. Spirit's helping you to make the right decisions when it comes to beautiful gifts of money and peace and joy and happiness and contentment in your life. So here you are. Researching, will we get married? Will we move in together? Will we what? Will we reunite and move into a new chapter? If you are wanting to reunite with anyone in the past, that has got to be let go of. Maybe you are needing to honor your truth about someone who had air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It is time to get clear about how you are creating peace, joy, happiness, and abundance, stability, and independence in your life. How you are celebrating what you are manifesting with others, and how you're recognizing that they are supporting you. Because in your inner strengths position, there is falseness. When it comes to children, family, or a situation tied to your past or your childhood, Spirit's giving you the strength to not get lost in the area of falseness. You may be connecting with people who are pleasure seeking, or you may be wanting to go and be playful elsewhere. Let's see, they're saying bring an end to waiting for someone to heal you. You have transformed from a connection or communication or situation involving despair. Someone may be coming in the next couple weeks that's going to steal your peace of mind. And Spirit saying with the faux energies, you may be drawing that person towards you. There's this desire to profit from this wedding, this communication, to advance in some way, to be someone's sweetheart. But sometimes when we focus too much on money, Spirit's advice saying the fortunate aspect is the connection itself. We have unfortunate energies if you don't serve your truth. Some form of temptation may come your way as a surprise in the next 2-3 weeks. Spirit saying remain faithful. And then we have someone coming in with ulterior motives and the energy of a wife, waiting and hoping and sorrow regarding an arrogant someone tied to your childhood or tied to a situation involving children. So there's a lot of information there that may make sense only to you, but I know one thing. I pulled one card and Spirit's saying bring it into form. Okay, bring new creative ideas into form. Bring new exciting hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills into form, because that's what's going to ground you at this time. Think about how you're going to decorate your home life together, how you're going to plan your future together, and how you're going to maintain a great, stable, and secure foundation for the two of you. Let go of old friends, old unhealthy circumstances or situations, because I do believe you are moving towards the right one. Forgot to add Capricorn. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Dollar General. Okay. Sarah, can I know? Wait a minute. I lost Sarah. Very positive. No despair anymore. Achieved a lot more of the past. You're welcome, Vicky. Okay, let me go down a little bit further. Trying to catch up here. Sarah. Where did I see Sarah's note? It was up here a little bit. Can I know who loves me more, my Virgo or my ex Libra? I'm a Gemini. Okay, so Sarah, all you have to do is click on the little $ box below and give a minimum of a $10 donation, and I will answer that question for you. Did you say what sign? Yeah, you did. Okay, good. All right, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and finally get into Libra here. Libra is at 213.50. New path, new direction, hoping, waiting, praying for clarity about the future. I'm using the Oshizen Tarot, and I'm doing a circle spread. So this Libra is being guided this week to kind of postpone some form of fantasy or illusion. Wait and look at things from every perspective, as this Libra is starting to recognize a spiritual transformation within themselves, and or that something around them has ended or is coming to an end. In the relationship sector, we have a Libra who's frustrated because someone's not putting in 100% like they are. And in the creative aspects position, representing the first 3-4 days of August 2019, we have the Thunderbolt energy of the Tower. So this energy will help for the Libra to ground themselves as some form of chaos goes on around them. Okay, it could just be that they want to get something done, but things aren't happening quick enough, or some sort of change comes, or they're starting to recognize a change within themselves, this Libra, this week. In the actions position, we have a Libra who is dealing with an Emperor energy, someone who's in a leadership position, a CEO, a business owner, someone who may come off a little harsh and or intense. Therefore, this week, we have a Libra who may be thinking that this other person is not giving the same amount to the connection, relationship, circumstance, or situation as they are. So in the emotional aspects position, representing the whole next week, is the Sun energy. It's about innocently looking at someone who is a little bit intense as things are transpiring around them, just observing for a while, as this Libra is thinking about subconsciously traveling or moving into a new direction. Why? Because somebody's not putting in 100% in the relationship sector. Day to day, we have a Libra who is clinging to the past. And this author says, the more we cling to the past, the more we become a blockhead. So postpone what it is you were thinking about, something that you had put a lot of energy into that just did not serve you. We have a Libra who may just be thinking about the past and something that came to an end, and then a realization happens this next week, in the first week of August 2019, whereby they receive a lot of attention and recognition. But you're being guided to take action, to be clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined as this realization comes towards you. You have in your inner strengths position this week, Libra, the strength to break through. This desire to cling to some past energy, some past person, circumstance, or situation. Remain playful with family and friends as you patiently observe, as many moons pass, what it is you have been thinking about. It may have to do with an adventure in the area of creativity and or finances. You have time to go within and think about what it is you want to create, offer, connect with, and receive. So you are experiencing, as you put energy out in creativity, finances, career, or a passionate connection. I'm feeling career-wise, especially this week, your ship is going to come in the area of financial success and abundance. So let go of trying maybe to control things and how things are happening or transpiring in the area of home or family. and remain receptive to offers and opportunities that are set to come your way in the area of finances and career. You guys have come a long way, Libra, and whatever it has been that has exhausted you up to this point, you have now mastered this path. You now understand some form of temptation and confusion with the lover's energies and have been able to lazily, with this lazy energy, draw someone towards you, almost like through subliminal communication or thoughts. Now, the High Priestess is coming in to help guide you, to give you the right signs and synchronicities as someone may be reaching out to Libra during the first week of August 2019. Remember, the Page of Water is just small words, small communication. It may not grow and prosper. Some of you are being guided to just enjoy the things that are blooming in your life, your wonderful surroundings, the things you are manifesting, as when it comes to maybe someone who has Earth in their chart with the Five of Pentacles is making you feel left out in some way. So there's a lot of confusion here about something that Libra made to be more than what it truly was. And now you're being guided, Libra, this week to sit in the energies of nothingness. This is where we started a journey. This is where we end a journey, and we take time to reflect. Something ended that was a long path, that was sad, difficult, hard, harsh, however you want to say it. You are now going to and through a rebirth. You are coming into an awareness that you can now burn away from the past and move excitedly and tensely towards success. Home is where your heart is. And now is a time for new hopes, wishes, and prayers in your own personal journey. What does success mean to you this week, or by the weekend of the first week of August 2019, Libra? There's a Libra who's bringing a situation to a completion. When it comes to someone who is very harsh with their words, very decisive or intense. This could be a father figure, grandfather, aunt, uncle, step-parent, whatever. They could have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Either way, this Libra, or that was you trying to control a situation, and Spirit saying it's time to bring a situation to a completion that no longer serves you. It's time to completely heal from what was. And to heal a connection maybe with an older water sign or someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah, there's been some frustration here with, I feel like, family or friends, but now you can give birth to a different mindset, a different perspective. You don't need to control things. Just pray to Spirit and you will recognize a breakthrough. Let go of what you want to create at this time, especially if it has to do with your past, because some of you are going to recognize that as someone comes towards you and gives you a lot of attention, it doesn't serve you anymore. It doesn't feel the same way as it used to. Okay, so I'm going to close by pulling one card for Libra from the Sacred Rebel deck by Alana Fairchild. Oh, look at everybody's just being so sweet to one another. That's awesome. Okay, closing message, please, for Libra. Okay, the legacy of light. Now recognizing what you have learned in the past, who you are now, what you want to create next that will leave a legacy. It's time to follow your own rhythm. Even if it's different than everyone else, it's time to recognize who you are deep within and what you can do each and every day to inspire yourself and or others out into the world. So the card means the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect from one generation to the next. Love what you are creating at this time and learn from others. Take nourishment and support from those who have come before you, your ancestral lines, not only in blood, but also in spirit. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of legacy for those who will be supported by your light in the future. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the hearts of each generation to the next. And so that's what you guys are being guided to do. Who are you now? And what is the legacy you are going to leave in the future? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move into Scorpio. Any one question readings you would like an answer to at this time? Okay, we have Scorpio at 222.58. So Scorpios, new directions. I feel like there's a lot of new directions, new things happening, new paths, new people, new circumstances or situations, new home environments, new everything. Okay, and yeah. Wow. Okay. When I look at the second Lenormand deck, we have a lady energy representing whichever Scorpio I'm reading for during this live podcast. We have a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, who has the lady energies of contentment and security, but she becomes bored and mischievous when she rests on her laurels. So we have a Scorpio who may be feeling or thinking a bit bored and mischievous, contemplating or dreaming about greener pastures and or communication out in and with community, society, social media, technology. There is confusion here about should I or should I not give birth to a new direction? Should I travel and or move towards greener pastures? But we've got the moon here representing confusion and illusion, trying to get to the truth of a situation. Should I devote myself to someone who has the fox energies of sly and cunning behavior, who keeps me feeling confused? There could, in the next 3-4 days from watching this video, be kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts, invitations, or a reason to celebrate when it comes to a business and organization, a bigger, better, more financially abundant, secure, or stable home or business situation. Now, Spirit's advice this week is to sweep away from energies of cloudiness and confusion when it comes to kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts. Do your research. Spirit is offering you, Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, the book energies to research an offer or opportunity tied to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio like yourself, or to research an offer or opportunity when it comes to finances and or career. Okay, when I split the deck in half, we have we definitely have a well-dressed masculine here. Either this is you, Scorpio, or someone else. You are thinking about someone who is of a bigger build, someone who owns their own business or is in a leadership position, or someone whom by which you just want to open your heart to. Spirit is saying someone may come towards you, maybe towards the end of the first week of August 2019, with unexpected communication and or paperwork. I feel like communication, something that's going to bring you the wisdom with the lily energies that you've been waiting for when it comes to your long-term future. As you are texting, talking, or tweeting with this other person, you're to recognize energies of the snake, lies and deceit. You're going to want to bring a quick and swift ending to a desire to make changes when it comes to your home or business location, or you are cutting away from that home or business location. Spirit saying when it comes to love and romance, if you are single, we are going to help you to make your wishes come true so that you can bring an end to the path that no longer serves you. And with the path energies, open up new paths, new offers, new opportunities, and new directions whereby you can receive communication and move into a position of great financial abundance, stability, and security in your future. Okay, so in the center of the 5-card spread, we do have a path ahead, Scorpio. Maybe you're going to recognize this in the next 3 days, that something is very karmic and or very lucky. You may be thinking about a long and difficult path, and now you're starting to shine like the sun. Now you're starting to think, I know what I want. I know where I want to go. I know what I want to accomplish. I need to travel or move into a new direction, but I am feeling a bit burdened. I'm anxious because I need to bring a quick and swift ending to a home or business environment. Interesting. Okay, so Scorpios. I'm going to clarify real quick by bringing in the second Lenormand deck. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for whichever Scorpio energy I'm reading for during the week of July 30th, 2019. Divine timing is at work for you, Scorpio, with the clock showing up. Divine timing is at work when it comes to texting, talking, tweeting with another person. Again, they may have a bigger build. You may know them through a group of people. You may want to open your heart to communication through community, society, social media, the internet. Some Scorpios are recognizing that something has come to an end because it was supposed to. When the coffin shows up, something's ending because it was supposed to at this time in your journey. And again, you want to now travel or move into a new direction. So if you are single and you're leaving something behind, pray to Spirit that you will receive some form of kind words, messages, recognition, attention in the next week so you can free yourself from the burden of this home or business environment. Yes, Spirit is going to give you signs and synchronicities, whichever Scorpio energy I am feeling these energies for. Okay, so there's this desire to devote yourself to another path or to figure out, is someone devoted to me? Because a Scorpio still, by the weekend of the first week of August 2019, is feeling stuck or trapped. You are going to receive some form of security and stability and be able to move into a new direction. Spirit is offering you the bridge, saying you can bridge yourself into a new direction, but you've got to get clear with the wishing well energies about exactly what it is you are hoping, wishing, and praying for, so that we can help to give you signs and synchronicities about which doorway to go through. Should I or shouldn't I? So we have still at the end of the next week a feminine energy, or well, this could be anyone, someone waiting at a distance, waiting on someone that they know has the energies of the fox, sly and cunning, dishonest behavior. So there's a lot of confusion. Which way do I go? Will I make a mistake? I'm reflecting on the past. What does the future hold? It's almost like she's looking passionately towards the past, thinking about someone at a distance. And I feel like that in itself is its own reading for whichever Scorpio that is. Okay, so I'm going to just clarify the first 5 card spread with the second. Devotion, obstacles, money, karmic path. Okay, so this karmic path, this karmic connection, this situation may this week involve children, a child, family, and or a playful connection that is on the mind of the Scorpio. So in the beginning of the week, say today, tomorrow, maybe the 3rd day from now, we do have Scorpio thinking about a long and difficult path regarding a business and organization, a financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. And now they're being given the strength of the broom or the whip to sweep away from this building, this organization, because they're starting to receive a lot of attention and recognition in a new direction that is very karmic and lucky, whereby there may be a playful situation and or whereby children may be involved. By the 4th day of August, the beginning of August 2019, this Scorpio is starting to come out of confusion and is starting to find out more clarity about what has been keeping them feeling burdened in their thoughts. Yes, there's anxiety here about forward movement, traveling and or moving. It is causing the Scorpio to feel burdened, but Spirit's saying we're trying to send clarity your way. When you are feeling anxious, write down what it is you're anxious about. Write down what it is you're feeling or thinking burdened about, especially when it comes to travel or movement, and replace those things with exciting new goals and intentions for the future. Bye, Lisa. Thank you for stopping in. Yep, set goals and meet goals. The path of harmony is ahead. You can free yourself from something that has been exhausting. And now you can move ahead into a successful direction and leave behind the suppression of a situation that at one point was very passionate or exciting. Now you can hop, skip, and jump into a new direction and celebrate new things when it comes to finances and or career. For some of you, when it comes to some may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a closing message for whichever Scorpio energy that was during this general reading, and then we'll move into Sagittarius. And just so you guys know, I am finishing up today on my month of Aries, August 2019 reading. Closing message for this, Scorpio, please. Perfect card. Jumped right out. This is from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild, and your card says, Every journey starts with a single step. She's packed up. She's ready to leave. She knows where she's going. She's headed towards the light, positivity, and good things in her life. It is now time for visions beyond that which is falling away, going from one financial stable situation into a more actually an equally financially stable and secure situation, but moving into a situation whereby you start to feel good about yourself once again. It's about connecting with groups of people and coming up with an inspiring new dream for yourself to work on into the future. So the gift of true vision is here. Acknowledge the truth in your life with justice, wisdom, and knowledge. This too shall pass. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance at this time. The more open you are to receiving true vision, Scorpio, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. If you've been wondering about your life path, whether you should take action on a project or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you the message of hope, and you will receive a vision because you have been there, done that, and now you can go beyond the normal and get clear about the vision of your path ahead. Beautiful. Oh, look at the thumbs up. It surpassed even the people who are currently in the room. Thank you so very much. I love you all. All right, let's go ahead and get into Sagittarius. Does anybody have a question you'd like me to check the cards for and provide an answer to? If not, we're going into Sag. Okay, and for Sag, I'm being guided into the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marsetti. Whoa, I got cards all over the place. Hi, Frank. Oh, thanks. I got these earrings at one of those little craft shows, so somebody made them with their very own hands. Okay, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Sagittarius energy I'm reading for during this live podcast with clearly defined messages regarding the next week of today, July 30th, 2019. Wow, Saggies, somebody here has found out some financial news. Okay, there's a gift here from the universe that either took place or will be taking place when it comes to a boost in money in some way. A new path, a new direction, an offer, an opportunity, a bonus. Sag, in your thoughts position, you may be thinking about a very passionate feminine energy, or you are just thinking very passionately about your goals and intentions. Some of you may be thinking of a Queen of Wands energies, a passionate feminine, maybe older woman who has fire in her chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. In the relationship sector, there may be someone who's dealing with a Pisces during this week. The moon energies also in the relationship sector represent confusion and illusion, trying to get to the truth of, is this enough money? Is this the right direction I should go towards? Is this the right passionate energy I should move forward with this week? So we have a Sagittarius in the creative aspects position who's receiving the Emperor energies. So as a major arcana, Sagittarius, this is a good week to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined about where you want to move next in your life. What are your plans, your goals, your intentions? Maybe you are hoping to climb into a position of greater leadership. Whatever you guys are working towards in the area of creativity, finances, and or career as you are taking action. I think by the end of the first week of August 2019, you're going to start to see that your ship is coming in when it comes to a bonus or some greater amount of money. In your emotional aspects position, you're going to recognize that you've gone full circle in some way. You are bringing something to a completion as your ship is coming in when it comes to maybe a win, an inheritance, a new offer or opportunity in the area of money or finances. Subconsciously, we have a Sagittarius who's thinking about a very passionate connection. Again, maybe with someone who has Pisces in their chart, and or subconsciously thinking about someone who has Gemini in their chart. Either way, day to day, you have the Magician energies to manifest a position of greater abundance, to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined as to how you are going to create new paths or new ideas, how you're going to step into a new portal of a new beginning whereby there is some money that's going to grow and prosper. Wow. Somebody may be coming towards Sagittarius's who's in a leadership position. And this Sagittarius is thinking very passionately about another. But some Saggies may not be completely sure if they can trust someone. Maybe someone else is using the magician energies to manipulate a situation with this financial offer or money in some way during this week. But you've got the strength, Saggies, in your inner strengths position to research, to continue to put your work in, to finally step into this new path, this new direction of abundance that I feel you are very passionate about manifesting. A position of greater abundance or prosperity, or some of you are receiving communication from someone who's going to make an offer to you that you may be very passionate about, but that may involve bringing one path to an end as you step into the direction of a new beginning with another person, place, circumstance, situation. Hi, Noemi. We are on Sag, and then, we've done a few personal questions. So to clarify these messages for Sag, in the next few days, you could be receiving great financial abundance, stability, or security, or you're thinking about someone who is stable and secure in her own right. You may have put a lot of energy into a circumstance or situation, and you're wondering if you should stay in connection with that situation because there could be some form of unhealthy energy involved in that situation. So what is your truth? What is it you are indecisive about, Sag? Someone may be coming towards you with the truth or an exciting offer or opportunity, and you can't seem to decide between two offers, two opportunities, or about someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Very quickly, someone's going to show up and give you a lot of attention and recognition. And you're being guided to kind of sit and look at things from every perspective with the hanging man energies to make sure that this is a true and good offer. I do feel with the Six of Pentacles, you will be receiving an offer, or if somebody's coming in with a love them and leave them attitude and you're full of fantasy and illusion, be careful. Remain balanced, for things could explode on the home front. So in the first few days of August 2019, we have someone thinking about their past in a sad way, but that path is over, okay? That communication, that circumstance, that situation has ended regarding children. Somebody may have had enough when it comes to a family, children, home situation. Difficulty. They're thinking again more of their past. They're contemplating, should I refresh this commitment with maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or should I move into a new direction? Some Sagittariuses don't want to open up their heart. They don't want to open up and share their money in some way to a current connection, circumstance, or situation. They're thinking about maybe moving into a new direction and leaving maybe a water sign behind. It was a passionate path. It was an exciting situation. It went on for 9 wands, and now I'm trying to decide, should I lay it down or not? So we have Spirit coming in here with 2 major arcanas by the 3rd day of August 2019 for whichever Sagittarius this is for, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Some Saggies are going to try and make a decision, or are going to be praying to Spirit to help them to make a decision about how to maintain balance in their life. For others, if they want to come into marriage, commitment, or partnership. It's time to honor your truth. It's time to move into a new direction. What are your goals and intentions? What is it that success and victory means to you? Because we have a Sag who is trying to leave troubled waters behind and go towards some feel-good energy. They're tired of a battle. Somebody's going to try to open their heart to you, but I feel like you need to be a little bit cautious. Some Saggies by the weekend of the first week of August 2019 are feeling trapped or stuck because they are unsure of an offer that's being made to them, financially or in love. But remember, you got yourself stuck there with the Eight of Swords. It's a figment of your imagination. Some are making themselves feel like they haven't completely let go of a situation involving a Virgo with the Hermit energies as a major arcana. Think things through. Do you want to continue to fight this battle, or do you want to move into a new direction? You have some time to research the path ahead, because this path is gaining confidence. Somebody is becoming bored and discontent in the area of career and finances, and or in their life path in general, and they're starting to get clear about what they don't want. Okay, somebody thought or is still thinking that there is some form of a life partner, soulmate connection, but they have been down along a difficult path. Continue to have high hopes, because I do feel like somebody around you or you together, the two of you, are going to manifest a reason to celebrate. Someone around you is very spiritual, very creative, and she is helping you, Sag, to give birth to a new direction, new hopes, wishes, and prayers for the future. But there's confusion. I need to look a little bit deeper. This is definitely about another person. So I'm bringing in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Okay, so we have focus. We have a Sag who's very focused on a new path in finances, career, money, an inheritance, a gift, a bonus, or a connection with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They're thinking about a very passionate feminine energy, but they are being reminded to look back to the past. Don't forget what transpired in the past. There is confusion and illusion in the relationship sector. And Spirit is giving the Sagittarius an offer, or an opportunity, to bring a situation to a conclusion that you were too focused on. Some of you were focused on a leader or someone in a leadership position, or you're being guided to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined about a situation whereby someone does not see the connection in the same way that you do. So, by the end of the first week of August 2019, we have someone's ship coming in, and with the fledgling energies, you're able to learn about an offer or an opportunity. Some are going to recognize that you have been focused on a situation whereby you are drawing chaotic energy towards you, and you can now bring that to a completion. You have learned the lesson when it comes to this passionate energy within. And you are coming out of denial subconsciously about a passionate connection that needs to be brought to a conclusion, or that you did bring to a conclusion in the past. It is now time to have hope, for the moon represents hope. And without hope, the path ahead of you would be dark. What is it you want to focus on next? What is it you want to manifest for yourself next? You have the strength to recognize with the belonging energies that you are in the space that by which you were meant to belong at this time. You are in the right home. You're doing the right thing. You are doing what you were meant to be doing. And because you have hung strong in and with some form of chaotic situation, you are now receiving your wishes coming true, your ship coming in. Maintain your boundaries, though. Be honest with yourself about something or someone that's very attractive, and how old habits, behaviors, or cycles kept you trapped in and with the energies of heartache. It's like someone drew themselves into a situation and they know it, okay? And you know it, okay. 30 thumbs up, thank you. Closing message for Sagittarius, and then we'll move into Capricorn next. Yep, every journey starts with a single step. So it is time for you to move forward on your own or with another, but to be clear about what it is you want to manifest. Have faith in this process. It is time for a big, bold vision. What is it you've always wanted to do? What is it you've always wanted to learn about? Where is it you always wanted to live? What you want wants you, and it's within you. You just need to restore and replenish and trust that you can now bring into form what it is you've been waiting to bring into form in your life. So what is it you've been wanting to manifest? in the area of creativity, finances, career, stability, joy, and happiness. This new portal is opening up for you guys because some of you have recognized the lesson. You were in denial of something and now you're not, right? So should someone come towards you, recognize chaotic energy. That's how Spirit's going to say. Don't repeat old patterns, behaviors, or cycles. Recognize unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in yourself and or others this week, Sag, because you will be able to free yourself from something chaotic and not have to go through a whole 9 years of experiencing chaotic, unhealthy, a journey that's unhealthy. Okay? All right, GP, Scorpio. All right, we already did Scorpio. Just kind of take the little scroll on the bottom backwards and you'll be able to find that. We're going into Capricorn next. Anybody have a question by which you'd like me to answer via the tarot before we go into Capricorn? Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, 248, new path. Recognizing old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, and now finding a more solid, serene, and contented life path journey. Okay, you guys, your heart is open now with the King of Cups energies. You're able to heal and listen to your intuition. You have come a long way and you have worked a life that is it's like a well-oiled machine. Okay, some of you may be thinking in the relationship sector of giving birth to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, project, hobby, gift, talent, or skill. Some of you may be wanting to come into connection with someone who's very creative and spiritual, a very motherly energy in the next 3-4 days. You could very well be sending out communication, kind words and messages to another, or be receiving that from another. But those messages are small. With the page energies, it is just that. It's just kind words and messages that may not grow and prosper. Why? Because some of you may be recognizing that someone's in the way, a boss or a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. In your actions position of the circle spread by the end of the week of the first week of August 2019, we do have a Capricorn who's making their wishes come true. Basically, I think they just wanted to communicate with this beautiful Empress, and they know that that person maybe is with someone who has fire in their chart. So emotionally, we have a Capricorn who's starting to recognize in themselves the Seven of Swords energies, energies of self-destruction. And they're now healing from those energies by communicating just kind words and messages and leaving it at that. Now, in the subconscious position, we have a Capricorn who's recognizing that they have to bring a situation to a completion when it comes to someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they're healing and bringing a completion to a situation with a mother figure, a wife, someone who can manifest and give birth to wonderful, beautiful things, passion, desire, the manifestation of success. Day to day, we have a Capricorn who has the miser energies, feeling like you don't have enough, clinging to your finances, worrying too much about money. Dealing maybe with someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, who's being closed off. One way or another, somebody is not opening up completely. In your inner strengths position, Capricorn, you've got the Page of Swords energies. So something is messing with your thoughts, and Spirit saying we're giving you the strength to free yourself from that which you are trying to cling to or worry about. When we worry about our finances, or we're worrying about someone being closed off or closing ourselves off to another, we end up darkening our aura and repelling wonderful things from coming our way. So if you want to communicate with someone, communicate in a kind, fair way. You can make your wishes come true when it comes to communication, but recognize the energies of self-destruction, because it's definitely here in your emotional aspects position. That's what needs to be brought to an end. You can make your wishes come true, but things are being built in a very miserly way that is self-destructing this Capricorn. So in a 3-card summary to my right with the same Osha Zen Tarot, we have the energies again of someone who may have Sagittarius in their chart with the Temperance Angel, or you can use these energies in the next 2-3 days, Capricorn, to set new goals and intentions so that you can heal from what was. You have mastered the existence that you are currently experiencing in your life, and you can now make new wishes come true. So share your playful energy with others, come up with exciting new directions whereby you can put your energy into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, creative idea, or project. Maybe somebody's wanting to create something with someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. But there is a lot of sadness here when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, maybe that is your wife. Maybe that is you enjoying your environment. You have grown spiritually, and now you have the courage with the Two of Wands to look at the possibilities in a clear light. You may be hoping, wishing, and praying for something during this week or someone. And the Judgment energies are showing up saying, we're going to bring you beyond some form of illusion so that you can see the truth of the situation. You may be comparing two people, places, circumstances, or situations as you are trusting that you can eventually go towards some form of fantasy. But Spirit's saying it's what you are projecting something to be needs to be held back from for a moment, because it's causing you or will cause someone energies of burden. There's definitely fantasy and illusion here, and someone who's projecting a person, place, circumstance, or situation to be much different than they truly are. They could have Pisces in their chart with the moon energies. Either way, there are energies of guilt due to unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, due to being maybe harsh and intense to someone whereby there was a passionate connection. So it's time to let go of trying to control a situation and just to allow changes to take place. What will be, will be. Don't try to fight or force a situation. Something is definitely ending because it was meant to end. And now it's time for you to allow your tears to cleanse you from what didn't serve you. And Spirit's now offering you the Ace of Swords, Capricorn, to honor your truth and cut away from what doesn't serve you, to understand that the world is wide open for you to create victory in and with. Go with the flow, for a new path in love is opening up to singles, and you can free yourself from feeling like an outsider in some way. Again, some of you Capricorns may be reconnecting or connecting with someone who has the Queen of Cups energies, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Listen to your intuition if you're thinking about a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. Enjoy the ordinariness of day to day, because that will ground you as you just take a walk, as you just enjoy the little things from the schizophrenia energies of indecision. There will be a breakthrough and a realization. And with thunderbolt energies like the Tower, you're going to be able to ground yourself as this realization transpires. You or someone else has had the devil energies, unhealthy energies, temptation, addiction, lion in sheep's clothing when it comes to your home, your business, family, etc. Get clear about what is in the highest, best good of yourself and others around you, Capricorn. Yes, true. Thanks, Anita. So, Anita, would you like some spiritual advice? Let's bring in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. I just saw the compass, so Spirit's going to try to guide you. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. If something is being based on energies of self-destruction and you've had to heal in the past, don't go there again. If someone's feeling closed off, it's okay to communicate. It's okay to accept communication. But subconsciously, I think it's time to give birth to a new direction, new offers, new opportunities, new ideas, and to complete what was, because you needed to heal from it. Okay, so we have hope here. Heal and have hope that new paths are set to open up for you. Meditate as you focus on hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills. Some of you may be meditating to Spirit and saying, please bless me with this fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or this passionate connection, if it is meant to be. I hand my worries to Spirit. I know now that if I can take time to become invisible and look into that golden mirror that reflects the child within, I can start to understand what it is I want to give birth to in my life as I am healing. Creatively, I'm going to communicate with others and receive communication that is kind and sweet and small, that may not grow and prosper. But at the same time, I can communicate to others and understand what it is that is going to bring more fulfillment to my life day to day. Some of you may be manifesting someone coming into your direction. I feel more like in the first 3-4 days of August 2019. And so you've got the choices angel coming into your actions position saying, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice when your wishes come true? Don't be lazy. Don't fall into energies of self-destruction. Instead, focus. Focus on the path ahead and what you learned about in the past that caused you pain. In your subconscious position, Capricorn, you have the High Priestess of Earth. So some of you may be bringing a completion to a situation regarding career and finances. And the High Priestess of Earth is going to guide you into the portal of the manifestation of something that truly fulfills you. So day to day, don't cling to finances. Don't worry about finances, and recognize people who are closed off are carrying with them energies of chaos that you need to heal from. You need to focus on connecting with those who help for you to enjoy fulfillment in your life. And Spirit's giving you the strength to free your mind of a situation that involves energies of deception. Wow. I believe. Yep. Someone got attracted to the outside appearance of another, and now that wall is blocked in order to protect you from going into that path with that person, because it is an unhealthy situation. They're protecting you. All right, let's go ahead and get into Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Does anybody have one question you would like to have answered during this live podcast? Just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope, and or any questions or concerns by which I can check the cards and answer for you. Okay. I just saw in the nothingness. So we have an Aquarius who may be guided to sit in the nothingness at this time. The nothingness is where we end a journey. It's where we start a journey. It's like a moment of pause and reflection. All right, Anita, Aquarius sign, right? In the center of the circle spread. Wow, Aquarius, you have the strength at this time to deal with a three-party situation. Maybe some of you are thinking about someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone who has Leo in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. You are thinking about a celebration in the next few days, whichever Aquarius this is during this live podcast. In the relationship sector, in the next 4 days or so, Spirit is guiding you into a new path, a new direction, whereby you can now cut away from what no longer serves you. You can now honor your truth when it comes to a victorious new path ahead. Creatively, you may be dealing with a situation involving children and or a situation regarding your past or your childhood. In your actions position, you are now able to recognize that a long and difficult path has ended. Each of those swords represents difficulty, painful communication, circumstances, situation, worries, and fears. But Spirit is now showing up in the form of a deer to tell you that because of what you went through, you are now a stronger person. You can now stand up and clearly see your truth when it comes to a situation involving family, friends, children, or maybe even a playful situation or connection. By the end of the first week of August 2019, this Aquarius is indeed going from thinking about a celebration to actually having the strength to manifest this reason to celebrate. regarding a situation involving children. As they take action to free themselves from a path that was long and difficult, you can now celebrate your truth, a new path of victory, a reason to celebrate. Because subconsciously, you know, with the Six of Swords energies, it's time to leave inner chaos and conflict behind. It is time to move into the direction of smoother waters. So day to day, remember with the Eight of Swords energies, you are not stuck or trapped, Aquarius. This is a figment of your imagination. You now have the strength to make your wishes come true with the Nine of Cups, to celebrate and to move forward from where you were. So in your inner strengths position, you have the ability to really think about, do I want to make an offer of love? Do I want to celebrate a path together? Am I ready to free myself and move into smoother waters? Now that a path has ended, I need to honor my truth in a relationship or with a group of people, relations with others. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same gilded tarot, we have an Aquarius that is getting excited about moving into, with the Chariot energies and the Fool as major arcanas, moving into a new path, a path of success. Listening to their intuition as they are finding some clarity here. Some may be still thinking of someone who is a motherly figure, aunt, someone who is a feminine energy who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. In the next 4 days or so, there's a lot of indecision and frustration, trying to get to the truth of the situation regarding some form of ending. It is indeed time for a new chapter. Something will have gone full circle when it comes to someone who has Taurus in their chart. Or Spirit is saying, recognize that the Hierophant is congratulating you for making it through a long and difficult chapter in your life that is now coming to a completion. You can now, with the world energy, step into a path of a new beginning. You can lay down a path regarding home and or business and use your star card energies to make new wishes come true, to climb into a better position of leadership, a father position, a new direction when it comes to finances and career. Information may come quickly from a boss, for those of you whom have been waiting for that. And you're going to be receiving a lot of attention and recognition. For some of you, you're going to be receiving a communication from someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Remember, you are not stuck or trapped when it comes to someone involving your past, your childhood, someone who is connected with and to you through your children. The High Priestess is here to help give you signs and synchronicities that you don't have to fight a battle anymore that you were continuing to lose. But that justice is helping for you to be able to start to find greater stability in your life this week. Beautiful. So by the end of the first week of August 2019, this Aquarius is being blessed with the Hermit energies and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. To really stop and shine that light on the path ahead and think through, how am I going to move ahead in a way whereby great things can transpire for me? How can I make positive decisions and move the Wheel of Fortune into my favor? Some are afraid to open up and share their emotions, their finances with another in a new path of love. Some are tired of a battle that was very passionate at one time, or a career or financial or home situation that no longer serves them. They're having a hard time leaving a situation behind. But open your heart to new opportunities to enjoy serenity, peace, and a happily ever after in your life once again, Aquarius. There was some form of unhealthy energy and addiction, a situation that was difficult, but it's passing. Slowly but surely, this too shall pass, is a big message for whichever Aquarius that is. So I'm going to close by pulling a card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. Remember, you have the strength to celebrate new beginnings, to come to a peaceful resolution, and to speak your truth about what you want to create with another. You are not stuck or trapped in a situation involving children or your past. You can now move on to smoother waters and leave a path behind that was long and difficult. Honor your truth and plan what victory means to you in your future, Aquarius. Your message is against the grain, going beyond normal, recognizing what you have learned up to this point in your life and who you are today, what you want to manifest next. You are no longer the hunted. You are now the hunter, because things have passed and fallen away. And now you have a clearer vision of what it is that inspires you and what it is you want to manifest next in your life. So this card means you must go against the grain. It's just the way. Express yourself. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes and sentiments. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future into this world. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep, the daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars. That is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Beautiful. Don't be afraid to open your heart at this time, Aquarius. All right. Is everyone still there? I haven't seen a couple messages for a while. I'm hoping that since I hit the 3-hour limit that I didn't get chopped off here. I'm going to just finish up real quick then. If nobody has any last questions that they'd like answered for a $10 opportunity, these are only available during my live video podcasts. Thanks, Robin. Thanks, Anita. Got it. All right. So for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, where am I being guided towards next? They're saying the gilded. I'm sticking with it. All right. So in the center of the circle spread, we have a Pisces who's dealing with a difficult child. We have a Pisces who someone may be spying on the Pisces or vice versa. We have a situation whereby somebody may be acting like a child. And yet we have a Pisces who wants to get together and celebrate something regarding a difficult child, regarding a person who is childlike or childish. We have a Pisces who's wanting to get together and connect and have a good time with another. They feel as though that would be making their wishes come true in some way. In the relationship sector with others, we have a Pisces who's thinking about someone related to their childhood, someone tied to their past in some way, and or their connection or situation that involves children or a child. Creatively, we have a Pisces who's wanting to leave behind a long and difficult path and to move on into smoother waters. Therefore, they may be hoping to move into smoother waters with children or a child, or move into a smoother waters in hopes that the waters will be smoother when it comes to someone tied to their past or their childhood. In the actions position, we have a Pisces who in the first 5 days of August 2019, who may be taking action to communicate with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or this person is taking action to come towards you in a very clear and decisive way. It may involve a situation involving children, or this may be a very playful communication, which is odd coming from the King of Swords. The King of Swords says what they need to say in a very clear way. They're not afraid to cut people out of their path. Maybe you need to be more clear and decisive with a child or someone who is looking at you, who is acting very childish. You need to speak very clearly about your boundaries and about what you will and will not put up with. Because emotionally, Pisces, We have a lot of Pisces here who are thinking about peace, joy, serenity, contentment, and a happily ever after. Some Pisces are wanting to celebrate a situation regarding a difficult child. Some are wanting to get together with someone tied to their past. But this person may be a little bit intense. There may just be communication because there is a child involved during the next week. In the subconscious position, we have a Pisces who is climbing into the King of Cups energies. They've been down a path. They can now very clearly recognize through their intuition some form of communication involving children, a child, or someone who's acting very playful and childlike. Subconsciously, some Pisces are hoping that someone else is going to open up their heart to Pisces. Day to day, we have a Pisces who is celebrating changes in their life regarding home, business, or family. Some Pisces may be recognizing that this child is coming out of a difficult situation and is finally moving into a better situation. And that's making them feel day to day more content, secure, and happy when it comes to their worries and concerns. Okay, so in your inner strengths position, Pisces, we have the devil energies of temptation, addiction, becoming addicted to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, or a way of thinking, wanting to make your wishes come true when it comes to a situation involving children and or someone tied to your past, wanting to make your wishes come true. This person is checking on you, Pisces. They see that you are in a very serene, happy, and content environment at this time. There's a Pisces here who just really wants to sneak away towards something tied to their past. But you're going to recognize that this person who is very sharp and intense with their words has some form of addiction or ulterior motives, especially if there's a child involved. But I see Pisces saying, you know what? I'm leaving troubled waters behind. I am healing through this process. I'm hoping that through my intuition, I will identify anyone or anything that is unhealthy for me as I make new wishes come true, wishes involving contentment, security, and stability in my life. So in the first couple days from watching this video, 2-3 days, Pisces, you have the Empress energies right off the bat as a major arcana. You can now, through your actions and your prayers, manifest giving birth to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, creative project, hobby, gift, talent, or skill. This process will heal you from the 9 of Swords energies, like we talked about from the very beginning. Something that no longer serves you, something that caused a lot of pain. It is now time to research new ideas, new directions. Some are getting bored in connection with a financial situation and or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They're bored with the way a situation is transpiring. They're researching, and justice is now turning in Pisces' favor. You're starting to find more balance in your life as you focus on your hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills. You're stepping into the position of the Queen of Pentacles, who has beautiful surroundings, a full bank account, who is content, secure, stable, and has a very open heart. Judgment is here as a major arcana to help you to make the highest, best decisions, to move into the best direction when it comes to home, business, family. There is some form of realization that Pisces is having this week that a home, business, or passionate situation no longer serves them. They're tired of fighting a battle they'll always lose, where they thought there was a soulmate connection, but really there was someone who was acting with energies of sly and cunning behavior. This heartache evolved because this Pisces wanted attention from this other person. And now Pisces, in the next 4 days, you need to come out of indecision and honor your truth. It's time for a new direction, a new path of victory in your life. So it's time to travel or move with the major arcana, the Chariot, into the direction of some form of success where you can start to receive the abundance that you deserve. You have worked very hard in the area of creativity, finances, and career. You can now lay down an old journey and step into the planning of an exciting new one. So there is going to come some form of exciting communication regarding a win, an inheritance, a new bonus, a raise, financial stability, security, a new direction. You can finally bring closure to something or someone that didn't serve you, and you can now come out of it stronger. With the Queen of Swords energies, you can step into a new portal and be clear with others about your boundaries, able to very fairly and justly cut someone out of your path who does not serve you. Okay, recognizing that one path is ending as a new path is beginning. Okay, for some, you may be trying to plan a new beginning with someone who has Scorpio in their chart. This person could be coming your way this week, but they're coming in with the Knight of Wands energies, with a love them and leave them attitude, sharp words. They're trying to manipulate a situation in order to create a passionate opportunity. So this is a very karmic time for this Pisces. Listen to your intuition this week. You've come a long way. You are not stuck or trapped. If an empty offer or a small cup is being offered, recognize it for what it is and move on. Because something new is coming your way if you surpass some form of temptation. Something exciting is coming your way when it comes to the area of home, business, career, finances. There's going to be a celebration. You will no longer have to fight old people, places, circumstances, and environments. You can now walk through that doorway and step into great financial independence and stability in your life. You're going to recognize after some rest that someone was closed off the whole time, that you put yourself through a long and difficult path, and that you're still mourning something that didn't serve you. For some of you, you need to free yourself from the confusion and illusion tied to the hermit energies of a Virgo, to get clear about the fact that love is being offered to you, maybe for some of you from a Sagittarius or someone who has that in their chart. It's time to open your heart and to heal, to come back into connection with those who love you, those whom you've been blessed to have in your life, because what you've been working on creatively, financially, or in the career and finance area, you're starting to see your wishes come true by the end of the first week of August 2019. Things are going to start to turn in a beautiful way for you. You're going to receive a lot of attention and recognition, maybe when it comes to or has to do with someone who has Leo in their chart. And then we have communication. For some of you, there'll be a younger kid who finally got a job. They're moving in a good direction. For some of you, you're going to get an offer regarding finances, career, something that is going to heal you because you surpassed the test of the devil. And I feel like I've been saying that for a while, but of course, Spirit doesn't see timing in the way we do. You know, we feel like every minute and every hour is too long. But Spirit is saying everything happens when it's supposed to, and things slow down in order for us to really reminisce and recognize the lesson so that we won't repeat it in the future. So in a 3-card summary, yeah, a time for new exciting directions, an offer, an opportunity will come. You'll be able to step into and through the portal of an exciting new financial opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Justice is turning in your favor. What you have been giving birth to or trying to manifest, Pisces, is going to evolve. And everything that didn't serve you is going to fall away. You can now receive a reason to celebrate quickly and unexpectedly, maybe by the first weekend in August 2019. And that's going to help you to heal from some form of heartache. It's going to help you to see the truth that a situation was just built on passion, but was not built on love, but that you have tons of love around you and new beginnings that are opening up. Okay, so I'm going to close with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. And then we can end, and I can get back to finishing up the August 2019 readings. Oh my gosh, my favorite card. So Pisces, what you are experiencing is heaven sent. Okay, number 33 is about Father, Son, Holy Ghost helped you to get where you are at. And the second number 3, Father, Son, Holy Ghost is helping you to bring you into a path of success. Why? 33 plus 3 is 6. 6 represents success through your efforts and spiritual assistance. So this card means, Pisces, an offer, a windfall, a trip, friendship, a new or current person. Act on it and say yes. The spiritual gift may or may not be recognizable to you. It may be very obvious, or it may be very obvious. An offer, windfall, trip of friendship, a new lover, or a remarkable healing in a current relationship. It might be far more subtle or even more powerful, such as a jolt of energy that allows you to perceive things in a completely different light all of the sudden, and perhaps to solve a problem that has been plaguing you. It will be bestowed as and when it is needed, in the form that will best serve the love within you. This oracle also brings you the message: let yourself be helped. Assistance is coming your way, so act on it and say yes. If you have also drawn the collaborative dreaming, oh my gosh, directly behind that card, then this message is amplified. It is very significant, as the assistance is coming from the hand of life itself. Trust it. Really feel the truth of what is being said and trust it. You are being helped. Don't block yourself. Let life happen through you. Beautiful. Thank you so much for stopping by, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you so very, very much to those of you whom have donated. That's what keeps this channel up and running. I hope to see you very soon with my August 2019 readings. Take care to everyone, and God bless.